think it's Saturday night was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Everybody's too good.
Hello everyone, I'm Stan Smith. I'm the game master of tonight's game. This is actually part 2 of a game that we had played last night. Candlekeep, a deep and creeping darkness. I'll be running the game with great players. We're at the last act, and it's sad to say, but I hope most of these teammates will make it out of it. I'll try to do everything I can to help them out. With that said, if you're planning to play on any sessions that I'm running in the future of this campaign, please do not watch this or shut it off, step, and go do something else, all right?
Just open a tab. And
That's right, that's right.
give us the viewership.
Yes.
So,
I'll leave a tab open for sure. Do it on my phone.
I'm going to give a quick recap in a second, but I just want to go around everyone to say who they are and who they're playing, starting with this gentleman.
I am Leonardo, and I'm playing Nina, a rogue elf
Perfect.
that hides under the bed.
I'm Kayla. I'm playing Kit. It's a human fighter.
Awesome.
I'm everyone's favorite sidekick dog, Pluto, and I am playing a human that thinks they're an elf, Fletcher.
Awesome.
I'm Anthony. I play Sheldon, the turtle wizard, and Grandpa.
Nice.
His name's Mike, playing human barbarian. Good.
And
I'm Kelsey, and I'm playing a peace cleric named Lily.
awesome. And again, I am Stan Smith. This is actually the first time I'm running a game without a hat on. It takes me a long time to do my hair, get my hair did. So this is the first time. So congratulations. This is what it is. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna give it like a recap. All right.
I found us.
Oh, I'm gonna tweet this out on my Discord server.
Do it.
Not tweet it out. I used to stream, so somebody probably will watch. Put it on your porn tweet. No, that's my
People like, hey, that's Caleb.
That's my incognito. That's my incognito.
So just as a recap, real quick, this was a story where a wealthy entrepreneur got a bunch of adventurers to help an escort party, if you will, to go look for his brother Cedric in a mine that Cedric was supposedly operating. It's called a platinum mine in a village town called Vermeillon. After getting some clues and moving about in the early parts of the campaign, this group of players you see before you, they got to this mysterious town of Vermeillon. There's a lot of stuff messing with their minds and their heads. They've got more clues that tell them they have to go to a mine called a platinum mine, where many years ago, decades ago, there was this huge explosion, killing many people. And a lot of people are still allegedly trapped in this mysterious mine. Last night we left it with the players going to a really creepy house, having their first encounter with these mechanoid type mushroom creatures that were pretty creepy. And two of our tanks, Kit and Conrad, were the ones that actually slayed the beast. Everybody else partook, and if it wasn't for them, it would have probably been as easy. But the fighters, they give them heads up. And we're at the juncture now where they all agree to go to this dark cavern, or this mine called the Platinum Mine. So this is where we're going to start, ladies and gentlemen.
Is everyone feeling okay? Nice and healthy?
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
But are you feeling healthy?
Yeah.
I'm feeling better than butter on a biscuit, and I don't know what any of those things are, because it is too early for that to be invented.
And again, if I read something and you need me to repeat it, just say so and I will. So, after the events at the mayor's house, you all agreed to venture out towards the infamous Platinum Mine, where these tragedies occurred so many years ago. And after traveling several minutes, the tall grass begins to recede, and all the dirt and mold and mushrooms clear out to a hard, rocky, sandy soil as you start approaching a very large gray mountain. It looks almost like an old man. And at the base of the mountain, all around the sides, are mushrooms and vines. And the sky is overcast, and it's now early evening. Ahead of you, you see a very massive, large opening on the side of the mountain. And there's a heavy smell of wet earth and stone coming from it. You guys are about a good 50 yards away. And there's clearing. There's no more trees around the base of this mountain as you guys stand and overlook at this opening. You also notice that the ground leading up to it, there's a combination of gravel, and you also see some destroyed minecart tracks leading all the way up into this mine space. But something actually catches all your attention. At the base of the mine, at the very front of it, far away, 50 yards away, you see what looks like 3 children wearing raggedy clothes, and they seem to be talking to each other. One thing that catches your attention as well is all three of these children, with their backs to you, have what appears to be spears with black feathers. Let's make a perception roll, please.
I would shoot him.
We don't get -5 this time.
No more -5. We cleared the stuff.
16.
19. Oh, nice. 13.
21.
Wow, awesome.
Yes.
Everyone
That's
goes
good.
shouting.
10 or higher.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh,
21.
okay.
But I have a +7, right? Yeah, so it's 11.
No, you don't have the minus.
One of the children actually turns around for the rest of you, and he's got 10 or higher. You notice that it's actually not a child, it's a goblin.
I figured this was
You see the bright green skin being lit up by the overcast with the moon and its pointy ears. This goblin that turns around and looks in your direction has ruby red eyes. And it stares and it seems to be squinting and noticing you, but not being aggressive. The other two small goblins also turn around. They're wearing small rags and clothes, and it's probably children's clothing they've gotten from the village of Vermeillon. They hold their spears, and they seem to be whispering to each other as they're watching the party up ahead. Now, you guys are pretty far away. Any communication?
Are they speaking Undercommon? Because my character does not Undercommon.
From where you're at, all you hear is that. You hear them talking as they're looking at all of you. They don't seem aggressive, but that's what. And they're at the front of this opening to this mine at the base of the mountain.
Let me get a little closer.
Those look like goblins. I speak goblin. I learned it in winter.
I have a language I
These
never learned.
goblins, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
You want to speak goblin too? We can both
I
speak
don't
goblin.
speak goblin.
All right,
I don't goblins.
you guys slowly start approaching, and who's in the front? You? Are you joining?
Yeah.
The two tanks?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the barbarian and the fighters are both going forward, and tell everyone what weapons you have out.
I have my warhammer.
I got my great axe.
Who's in the middle of the group?
I'll be behind them.
I was gonna say I'm in the middle. You know,
And in the back?
I'd like to flank. I'd like to sneak and flank.
All right, we're going to start moving up towards these goblins, and they clearly see you, so you're going to have a hard time flanking on them because they're looking at you with their beady eyes. It's overcast, early evening, but there's still the moon out, and the whole area is sort of lit up.
I start talking in goblin. Hey! What's up?
You speak goblin?
Yeah!
Okay, make a persuasion roll.
I'm bad at that. That's an 8.
It'll,
And
It's a little rusty. Sounds a little Turkish.
you guys are about like maybe 50 feet, 55 feet away. They hear you yelling. Well, let me shut my phone off, guys.
Baby.
They hear you yelling. Something startles these three goblins that's coming from inside the mine. They immediately turn around and they get in defensive stances. You actually see them shaking from where you're at as they're looking into the mine. And one of them looks back towards you. They look startled back at the cave, the mine entrance. They drop their spears and they start running. Now they're pretty far, but if you have arrows, if you're gonna take a shot, you can, or you can just let them go. But they are terrified of whatever they just heard in the mine.
I'm gonna save my arrow for whatever is in mine.
yeah, yo, I say we just.
What are you running from?
Yeah, that's a great
They just haul ass, but they do drop these 3 spears, and you guys are about 50 feet away from this entrance to this mine. It's big and square, chiseled out, but at the base of the mine and all around the side of the mountains are vines and these weird mushrooms. The mine looks dark. You can't take cover. Stepping back, you have to go back towards the tree line and the bushes.
I'm gonna take cover behind the turtle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get on the side.
You want to keep marching forward? You two marching forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiking up my pants
Grab the
like
spears.
cowboy
Grab the
style,
spears.
and I'm ready.
Throw them.
I got my dagger in hand,
Grab
ready
those
to
spears.
shank
Yeah,
it.
it'll
You
go
guys don't want to see
fine.
what's gonna
Now,
come out of the
Goblins are cowardly creatures anyway.
something's coming out?
So
That's what
No.
it seems like.
No.
Well,
It's not
they
gonna
were
come out.
looking inside the cave.
you know
They
what
had their
scares
backs
a
to you
goblin?
staring into the cave.
Every
Something
time.
startled them. They
So,
turned around. They heard
we'll
after
be
watching you
fine.
guys. They heard something. They turned.
I thought something was gonna
And
come
they
out
beat
of
ass.
the cave. Okay.
It's already been about 3 or 4 seconds since they ran, but something odd gets quiet.
Can I grab those 2 spears?
You hear no sound as you get closer. There's nothing. There's no animals, no insects, just the cool mountain wind. The mine, the more the mine sits in front of you, the opening. It's inviting, but it's dark and creepy.
Can I see with my infravision anything?
From where you're at, no, you can't.
Alright. Let's walk around. I guess I'm not gonna hide now that I know it's not coming out of the cave.
You're going forward. Conrad starts moving up.
Do we want to look at the map of the place so we can like sort of decide where we're going? Or
Yeah,
what?
Nina, I know
before
you have a
It
map.
looks just like,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, cause Nina's the only one who has a map, so Nina technically should be our guide.
So this is the entrance. That's the question marks.
I'm assuming. I'm gonna make a bold.
Tell us where to go.
I'm gonna make a bold assumption. I'm gonna make a bold assumption that room we're probably gonna have to go in. It looks scary.
It's also,
But
No, it's
Where
on
the
the
map,
map.
where you're the one where the
Don't go.
X is.
No, it's in the
X.
well, yeah, but if you see an X on the map,
All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you guys unfortunately I got like an emergency call I have to answer. I'm going to give you guys about 3 or 4 minutes to look at this map before we go into the mine. But before I step away, as you guys are looking at this map, a subtle breeze starts coming outside the mine towards all of you, and you hear a voice.
Turn back. You are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
And at that moment, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to decide, look at the maps, and I'll be right back.
in character I said,
Alright.
scary, omnipotent
Alright, we
voice,
got
I ain't
3
scared of
hours
you.
to finish this thing. Let's just kill everything.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not
I
letting
know
a
the X
disembodied
looks
voice tell me
scary.
what to do.
I know the X looks scary, but if you've ever,
You don't know
always
my
need
ex.
to do the.
Yeah. My ex did look scary.
We're definitely gonna go in that room.
We have to.
Yeah.
There's no way we're
Yeah.
not. All right, so I'm saying.
That's where we're gonna find the
So
stuff.
do you want to go?
But I
straight
also want to
the
search
room?
everything.
Or do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to look around?
Question. I kind of want to say question mark. I'm like, listen. Here's the thing. It's like this is all we have to do. So I kind of just want to exploit shit and get stuff that he doesn't.
Yeah, we're gonna look at everything
Yeah.
first, and then
So we'll just do room by room, and then we can.
Save this room for last because I guarantee you that's gonna be the room where someone's gonna.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
So we need to have as much gear as possible. Now,
I
this
don't
is
like
supposed
that.
to be a one-off, and we're all supposed to die.
No,
we gotta
he
figure
says,
out-
He says
we can potentially die.
Listen, I got bardic inspiration.
I'm not gonna die.
I'm really good at pulling shit out of my ass and making shit up. So if you guys need something made up,
I really do have an absurd amount of heals, so don't worry.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
should I save the Jeff?
Don't forget we all have healing
I
potions. I
don't,
forgot to
but
put
I
that
have-
on your sheet. So you do have a healing
We
potion.
do have healing potions.
Did-
Everyone has
Do you
healing
guys remember the ring that I got? Like,
I put that on there.
the slaves it as?
Reroll against a failed deck save once a day. I put it in like notes or something.
I feel like I'm sick of the
Should be so.
Okay, so how many of us need to rest? We've not rested all day. I haven't used my daily ability, so I'm okay.
We can rest.
We can rest.
Whoa, we can rest right now. We get back to 4 hours have passed. We've all rested.
It's 8 hours.
Okay.
He's not gonna let us stay.
And dude, if I was
He's
a
an
high
elf,
enough,
so it's 4 hours.
if I was a high enough
Do you
level,
see it?
I could have had tiny hut. It's my favorite spell of all time. I create a hut that can hold 10 players for 8
Oh,
hours
it wasn't
and nothing
written
can get
Okay,
in.
that's okay.
So just
But not a level.
reroll-
Ring is a
Yeah.
reroll.
I think
reroll
it's
a
a
deck
level-
save, a failed deck save once a day.
All right. So when he comes back, just tell him we set up camp and we wait and we
Yeah, went back to the carriage. We
slept
we
here
slept
for
in
8
the
hours.
carriage. It's safe.
We're all well rested.
With Gundar.
And we're
Yeah.
ready to go. And nothing bad happened.
With
I think that's exactly what happened.
we slept with fat ass. He kept us so
It's
warm.
Okay, so I have very high perception. So, and I have night vision.
Okay.
So I'm obviously really good for scouting, but I'm squishy.
Yeah.
So what should I?
Are you sneaky?
Yeah, I'm sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to say like walk ahead of us a little
Okay,
bit?
here's my thing. First thing I need to do is I have high persuasion, and I don't know if you play this style, but the violence isn't always the answer. There's always a persuasion thing. And you know how I do with that creature, and I somehow convince him. If you want to let me guys try it, first thing we first do is if we get somewhere, is I try and handle the situation with my awesome persuasion and bard skills. Let's do that, because the least amount of fighting we can do, the less spells we use. Maybe I can, tame creature, maybe we can get it on our side. Because I don't, the more shit
I know, yeah,
That's it. I like it.
Smash it with my hammer.
You don't have to use your spell
You can
slot to
talk
combat.
if you want,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm just gonna smash it.
I'm gonna say, because I have tamed and gotten a lot of people, like the enemy on
I
the
don't
side,
want
and
to
I
talk
kill
our way
them.
through everything.
Well, yeah,
and
I
he's
know.
not gonna let us. So
Right.
don't
I mean,
even.
I'm sad that the goblins got away.
These are bad guys.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. I was like,
I'll just push back, my hand behind the really bad
I'll
elf
tell you what,
here.
how's this? If we start getting our asses kicked, then you can talk us out of trouble.
Sure, yeah.
All right, sorry,
But you know what?
Horse shit. All right.
We went and we rested for 8 hours and well rested.
That's not happening. So,
Roll for persuasion on it.
We went back to Jandar. We went to.
so you had enough time to decide before you go in.
We're go.
You going to get in? Okay.
Oh yeah, we're going in.
All right. So you start slowly moving forward into this mine.
I'm gonna let a disembodied
That should
voice
be
a little
turned
trot.
I was already high, but apparently that's not the right thing to do.
We're never turning back.
You begin to hear the ghostly wells of those lost within. Are we still walking in? It's dark. So unless you have torches or night vision.
Nina, do you want to sneak in
We're in
front
the
of us?
front. I have a torch. It's in like.
Or do you want the beefy guys to lead?
Okay, so your
I'm
weapon is
gonna
like a
walk side by side with you guys and right behind, but I can see 60 feet in the dark, and I got good perception. So
I don't have dark vision, but my character pretends to have dark vision. I'm so sorry that we have to deal with this in a mine,
fine.
but it's a flaw of my character.
I can't see in the dark, so I have a torch. So
I have a lantern if anyone wants to use it.
a what?
I've lit their.
Yeah, our weapons.
Okay.
Oh, you cast light.
Yes.
So how long does that last?
What is that?
I think it's like 10 minutes. I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Isn't it a cantrip?
Forever.
Yeah, it's a
So you
cantrip.
can just keep doing it, yeah.
It's cantrip. I think it's 10 minutes.
Man, I can't trip because I
1
can't
hour.
trip.
And then wizard, can she after that 1 hour's up is activated again because it's a
Yeah,
cantrip?
it's a cantrip. She can just.
All right. So there's not going to be a dark issue. And all right, so we're going into the mine.
20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah, you can see 20 feet ahead.
And 20 feet after that, it's like a torch. So.
On the
20 feet right, 20 feet down.
I'm in the middle. Yeah.
All right,
Me
this
and,
time.
And you're on my back.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm in the.
on the Terminus's back.
You protect the healer.
Where do you want me?
Right here. Yeah, right there.
All right. Here we go. Now, when you start moving in, normally it's really dark, but the area is well lit, illuminated because of your clerk. Now, the rest of the tunnel up ahead in the distance is actually dark and damp. There's displaced pebbles, and you hear them echoing in the distance through this cave. And this tunnel seems to go down a good 50 to 60 feet. And as you step into the cave, there's an uncertainty about it. Something makes you feel that this is not just a mine, it is a tomb. But for who? Everyone walking in, I need to just one at a time. We're gonna start with him. Wisdom saving throws.
Boo.
19.
I'm bad. Oh wait.
I'll give you some guidance. My god's watching over you.
Guidance for ability checks.
Oh, yeah.
It's resistance.
What'd you get? Saving throw?
Yeah, but saving
Oh,
throw,
you're good.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
13?
I'll just roll well.
Okay.
Because I'm good at role playing.
Yeah.
That's cocked. And can I re-roll because it's cocked? I'm gonna call that cocked. 9.
Okay. So one person passed.
That's a 7.
One person passed.
That's a 19.
2 people passed.
20, dirty 20.
3 people passed. All right. Everyone who got over 14, you're safe. But the other players who did not, you got a 13.
Yeah.
You don't got any pluses on your
I was
wisdom?
just gonna ask, is there
It's built
is
in.
my
I put it in.
proficiency bonus, does that add to this? Or
No,
that's only
not
for
to-
when I'm
not to
battling? Yeah,
wisdom.
so no, it's just a straight 13.
Okay. So, for those who failed, you're going to have, while you're inside this cave, a disadvantage on all intelligence checks. And that's because of
fine. I'm already stuck.
the echoes and the
Anyway,
sounds and the
it's
shifting movement and the strange noises you guys hear. It's taking away from your ability to look at stuff. So.
What is the disadvantage, like minus one?
Yeah, so if there's an investigation roll you have to make,
Yeah.
instead of rolling 1 dice, you roll 2. And you have to pick the lowest one.
Listen, I'm already dumb as a rock, so I'm not doing any
Okay, great.
investigating.
How dumb
Fantastic.
is a rock?
What?
Are you 8 or 10?
I'm 9. -1, you know?
So, who's going front? These two?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to move up to this point here, please. Everybody up.
Thanks, dude.
So each square is 10 or 5?
It's 5 feet.
These are 5. You have long arms. Come on.
You got that reach.
Oh, guys, I have the longest arms, so I'm definitely gonna.
the fuck is that?
All right.
They're little skulls.
Moving towards deeper into the mine, you come to an area. It looks like there's a junction where the mine keeps going, but there's a turn. You also see there are two staffs with many skulls sticking on top of them, impaled on both sides of the tunnel.
I checked to see if the teeth I have fit in the skulls.
You're gonna go touch it?
No.
Okay.
No, never mind.
No.
Take it
I'll
back.
take a look and see if I can identify what kind of skulls they are.
Okay. You can make an intelligence roll. They look human, but that's as far as you can tell.
Perfect.
That's
Can I
it.
look at them?
Make your intelligence roll.
Yeah, I got disadvantage though. No, that's a 7.
Yeah, right now they look like regular skulls that have been impaled, but they're flanking both sides of the tunnel where you're at.
I'm looking to
It's
see
very
if there's a
quiet.
trap. This is a trap of any type.
Make a perception roll.
2.
You think it looks pretty safe.
This looks like classic goblin
All right.
science. Like,
I'm gonna.
stay away.
I was gonna say I'm gonna press the dictation of coin and be like, all right, y'all. Heads, we go left. Tails, we go right. And I'm gonna flip it, and I'm just gonna roll a d4. It's tails, so we go right. How does that sound, y'all?
Sounds like exactly what we already planned.
All right.
Sounds like the pre-existing.
Right.
To the right.
All right, so let's move up, and you're walking through. Nothing happens.
Don't touch the spears, y'all.
So this used to be a mine. Do we see like torch sconces and stuff?
No. It looks, the walls look all chiseled as if somebody used pickaxes and shovels and to clean it out, but you don't see any places for lanterns or torches.
That's a good idea.
Do we see debris? Because supposedly there was a mine collapse.
Yeah, at this juncture, you do not. So, where are we going to move next? We're going to keep going this way, or we're going to turn that
We're
way?
going that way.
All right, let's move everybody up so many feet, please.
How many is so many?
30.
That's close. 25, 30.
All right, since I can see, do I see anything? I'm gonna go ahead and kind of squiggle my way to the front and tell you guys what I see.
All right, since it's lit, you have night vision, dark vision. Actually, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
The elf. It's actually, this tunnel ends at a small chamber, and you're going to see 2 hand carts, and they're filled with debris and rocks and junk. Something catches your attention that doesn't look natural. You see these 4 cylinders, stones that are about 12 inches in length, about 3 inches in diameter, and they look very, very perfectly carved, as opposed to most of the debris that's in these carts. Where you're at, also, you hear bat sonar way up above you. And you look up and you see movement. You can't gauge how many, but there seems to be a lot of movement of animals way above you on the ground. They are lurking, and I need you to make a nature check now.
Nature is which one?
Intelligence.
Oh, I got a 19.
Nice. You're killing it now. Your eyes are scanning the places. You're trying to figure out what's going on, and you notice that all over the ground there's bat dropping. But you do see multiple skeletons on the ground that have been picked clean. And the skeletons appear to be that of goblins.
Alright, so guys, I tell you that's what I see.
Guano, yeah.
Can I go in and rub some on my face?
It's just bones that have been picked clean. But you mean the bat droppings?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Bat droppings are they're
All right, are you
toxic.
going to explain to me? Are you going to just walk in? Are you going to be stealth-like? What are you?
I'm gonna creep in.
All right, let's make a dexterity, a stealth check, please.
I was gonna say
Dexterity.
bat droppings are toxic. They are actually toxic.
I got a 3 though. Yeah.
You got a 1. A 1's always
Not
1.
one.
Yeah, I was always a 1.
Not
Yeah.
one.
Oh, wait, is that a natural one?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Somebody.
You fall into the.
you.
Covered in poop.
I have a story about being pooping.
You make a lot of noise, and the rest of you hear her moving around, and you hear some snapping of some bones, and she just makes so much noise. You feel a breeze and air coming from above, rushing downward, and the bats seem very startled. I need you two and the rest of the roll for initiative as swarms of bats come down, and
Oh, that's so good.
she's here.
I got a 15.
I got 18 total.
What do we think? Oh, I'm slow. Okay.
I used to fire arrows.
All right, let's do it. 15 to 20.
I got 21. 21.
21, 19, 18. Okay, we have Fletcher, Lily, and then Nina, right?
I got a 15.
7.
So what'd you roll?
Kids.
Yeah. Flash over again.
Who's last? 7. Alright, the order that I have is Fletcher, Lily, Nina, Kit. The Bats, Conrad, and Sheldon. Okay. We're going to start with Fletcher.
Bats! More like rats! You're stinky and poopy and smelly and have such a mockery.
Go ahead.
So win some saving throw.
17.
Alright.
That's your turn. You moving anywhere? You stay back? Lily. And a negative would make a 7.
2 points of damage.
Nice. These guys last, and they disappear up into the ceiling.
Okay.
Next up is Nina. You're up.
All right, I'm just gonna move my way like a little fan.
Which one you going? Which group of bats are you
The
going?
one's right there. Close to me. Actually, I have room to move, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to after these.
Well, if you move there, these bats have an opportunity to attack.
Okay,
Right.
you're right. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna attack those
And what are you attacking with?
rapiers. 2 hands, 2.
Okay.
Dual.
It's finesse weapons, right? That you can do that with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I missed one and I hit with another.
Roll the damage for the other hit, please.
You get sneak attacks if you have a friendly weapon.
So I get a bonus die 6.
Yeah.
So I have 5 plus 4 plus 3.
You are swinging your blades, your rapiers, like an artist. And the bats are trying, but you are just swinging, knocking left and right, back, forward, and you feel the slowness of your blade as you're slicing through their flesh. This whole group of bats dissipates and flies upward, and dips bats fly at you, pulling your feet. Any movement? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way in front of you. Okay.
And try to match it with my warhammer.
Are you gonna 25 back tomorrow?
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
What's my negative for having a second weapon? There's gotta be like
You can use your modifiers and points with the, unless it's dual wielding. You can use your modifier proficiency for the first, but the second one's just a moment later. Oh shit! The bats made a bad decision by trying to attack you guys. You hit several, they freak out and they go all up and they disappear into the ceiling.
Fuck those bats, y'all.
Yeah.
Not in the actual way, but
The bats are still up top, but now they know that you guys are not easy prey.
Maybe there's an Andor.
So, what would you guys like to do at this juncture?
I would like to search for shiny baubles.
I wanna.
I just want to look around and see if I can see anything.
I don't find anything. I rolled a 2.
The stone cylinders have actually inscriptions on them, and these are what and there's 4 of them. You can share that with the group if you'd like.
I eat and I eat until there is no more. Sounds like there's a moo cow hanging out here. The more you take away, the bigger I get.
Me too.
Sounds like a riddle. Calmly or vehemently, I come and I go. Or violently. Violently.
Orgasm.
I was like, what is that?
All right,
Google that really quick.
let's figure out what these are. So one of them is a hole. All right, what's the other riddle?
Do you want me to go back to the beginning?
Yeah, we gotta figure out what these riddles are.
I eat and I eat until
I'm
there's
gonna
no
say
more.
one of them, the push and pull one, but cannot be seen. That sounds like force, you know, like your force is a push and a pull. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
The other one is the more you take away, the bigger I get. That's the whole. Okay. And calmly or violently, I come and I go. I think that's like a wave.
Yeah, wave.
Yeah.
The tide.
The tide or something like that.
Sheldon, Conrad, and Fletcher, if you guys can please make perception rolls for me.
And the last one, I push and I
13.
push, but I cannot be seen.
You got force.
Wind?
No, force. Force
13.
pushes. Did I forget
Nice.
force?
Fletcher, what'd you roll?
13.
The three of you see very soft pebbles falling from the ceiling. It makes you uncomfortable, and almost like this mind may be unstable. So, you guys continue.
Okay, let's make this quick. It looks like this place is coming down.
Yeah, I totally
The last one is I push and I push, but I cannot be unseen.
maybe
You got that
dumb,
strong
but
Can't be.
I think it's
Can't be seen.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
gravity.
I wrote fierce.
I was thinking gravity or
Force.
What else?
Force, tide. I eat until there's no more. I don't know what that would be.
Erosion.
If you want to also show them the
Oh,
pictures there.
erosion. Yeah. Acid or erosion.
Can we write these down and get away from this place?
Yeah. Yeah, can we write? Yeah, just write down the riddles.
More pebbles start falling down.
All right.
I'm leaving here with or without
I
you
look
all,
around
and
real
I
quick, see
start
if there's
going.
anything else
I
around
start going.
the room.
Okay, make
Yeah, maybe
a
you would.
investigation, perception roll. No, either or. Yeah, you don't see anything else of value
Hey,
with
can
that
you
roll.
move me?
All right, I'm out.
You didn't move me. You moved
Yeah.
me.
I
What's
went
it
out
about?
too. Get me out. Get me out.
We're
Get me out.
leaving.
Get me out.
Let me out. Let me out.
Are those things carryable? Like, can we carry them? Or are they?
Yeah, they're about how big are they?
I think you said they were like 12.
12 inches. Yep.
All right. So yeah, I grab one.
Stone.
They're stone. They're like
Heavy
so, but
as
they're
hell.
well crafted, and they have the carvings.
Yeah,
in it.
I throw
I
it
grab
in
the
my
one.
backpack.
I grab the one I'm eating.
I'm gonna grab the push and pull one. That's the one I'll grab.
It's
All right.
only push and push,
Push and
I
push.
push and push,
Or
yeah.
push and push.
but cannot be seen.
I think it might be wind.
Yeah, if it's push and push, it's wind.
No
I
other
think it's
answer.
force.
Wind wave.
Force is push and pull. That's the only reason I thought it was force. I mean, it's the 1300s probably, so
And I eat and I eat.
Okay, so who took the wind one?
That really sounds like acid.
Okay.
I took the wind one.
Erosion or
Can you,
acid?
that's we got
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're not getting
Nine! What are you
There we go.
Oh no!
It really is collapsing.
doing?
Anyways, I'm assuming we all
Alright,
got out of there. That's all that
so-
matters.
All right. So who took the erosion one? I took the eating one, right?
Just hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Somebody can just take them all, honestly.
That's heavy.
I'm only wearing a loincloth.
I'm gonna.
We're continuing?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you guys can hold on to these
Yeah,
because you
just-
technically have them, or if you want to pass them
I'm
on to
passing
whoever's
them.
holding each rod.
Got the push and push.
Because these are gonna go
Come and
into
go.
something.
I think so.
Fifth element bitches.
Sounds like
Yeah.
me.
All right. So where are we going next?
Right, are we looking at Nina's map? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
If
we're
we're
gonna
looking at Nina's, go to that back room, and then we'll go.
All right. Let's move.
You guys know that there's a mimic in this room.
Let's move this. Let's move the party up to about right there.
All right.
And then show me the order, please.
I'm in the middle.
Do we
I'm
want
in
to
the
stay
very
the
middle.
same?
Yeah,
That's fine. I'm fine leading the way now.
You want to be in the front?
Who's in the back? The two in the back.
Yeah, the squishies are in the bags. Good job.
No, the squishy should be in the middle.
I'll go. Okay, that's fine.
So we have the cleric and Lily. Yours is 12 and Nina's is 17. Both of you think you hear sounds coming from the entranceway, movement shifting. Where you're at, you can't really tell what type of noise it is. It's very soft and subtle. But from where you're at, you really can't tell unless you go all the way back around. But you definitely hear something.
I'm pretty
Should I
fleet-footed.
go check it out?
Yes, you gonna separate?
Bro,
Don't.
Split the party!
Stop asking for it. Just let
All
it
right.
happen.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Covers the
you can do
diagonal.
diagonal.
Yeah, I let you guys do that.
Three,
Yeah.
four. All right. So I go put myself right here.
Okay. And
I
Move
look.
me 10 feet behind you. Okay.
from where you're at, you see very light evening sky from out in the entranceway. There's wind, but you see no movement.
All right. We'll
All right.
keep an eye on the rear. Let's go back.
I know mine
All right.
looks good.
So I check out the rear.
Looking at my charisma.
I'm looking at that turtle butt.
Yeah.
All right. Approaching this intersection
That
here,
flabby old man
Look at
and
my butt.
you begin to hear the agony of moans. What you heard when you first approached this cavernous mine. You really can't tell where it's coming from at this point, but then it dawns on you. It's actually coming from your left around this curve that goes north deeper into the cavern. So in this direction.
We follow the creepy sounds.
You going?
Head
All right.
towards the sound.
Guys, I don't know if this is staglites or a mimic. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Proceed with
in the
caution.
corner.
A goblin drew that, so it could be his mom.
I see.
Let's move the characters up even more now.
More?
In the order, please. That
Yep. We're keeping them in order.
Probably.
Just up and
Turtle
up.
is up. Switch the turtle in.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. As long as everyone's 30 feet within me.
So at this juncture, the majority of you guys, have you moved through this curved tunnel? You come to a dead end with these massive stalactites and stalagmites, and they all seem to be intertwined, natural formations. And your first reaction, it looks like giant teeth. But because of the entanglement that the stalactites and stalagmites have met, it's almost impassable. However, I need you guys to make a investigation roll, please.
Oh, what this
Anyone need guidance for that?
I got a 10. Yeah, does that help me?
Yeah,
It's a D4.
Okay, I got an
I get
18.
to add it
Give me
to me?
guidance.
Yeah, I'll take it, please.
Actually, no. It's somebody
Looking
else.
for the lever.
So that would be a 13.
Yeah, I got 13 as
I got
well.
a 7. The rainbow die has betrayed me today.
50.
Homophobic.
10.
That's not good. Which
13.
roll?
13.
Even with the
18.
guidance.
You're doing good today. Very well.
We got disadvantage.
As everyone's looking around at this impassable blockade of what looks like teeth, you notice on the ground, you see there appears to be 4 glyphs made of black sand, 4 circles on the floor. Each has a hole in the center. It's about 3 inches in diameter. Ritual, goblin ritual perhaps? And it sort of looks like this. And it's right at the base on the floor.
Sort of looks like something our holes can go
Wind,
into. Yeah.
fire, tides. Fire, it's not acid, it's fire.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we put our sticks inside
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna put the push
If you could just tell me exactly what exactly is going and where and
The I push
in
and
the order.
I push and push is going in wind. So the I push and this one is going in wind.
Alright, and you sink it straight down there. Perfect.
Calmly and violently and such, tides is going to tides.
Excellent. Let me get that one?
Yeah.
And you get yours?
The more you take away, the bigger I get. Hole, and I put it in the hole.
And that works. And then finally, the elf who's been doing really well.
Put the cylinder in the hole.
I look to see if there's anything in the hole first, and
You just see it drops down about 6 inches.
alright, I'll drop my stick in it.
What does your stick say?
I eat and eat until there is no more. And
We're so nasty
Which
today.
one's that?
I love it.
Guess what I was like?
As Nina places the last stone, or the last cylinder into the ground, you begin to hear the sounds of grinding stone echoing through this tunnel. The stalactites and stalagmites begin to open and recede into the floors, into the ceiling, making this entire area very passable.
That doesn't look very goblin.
Nice.
Let's go check it out.
Y'all,
Great,
we
good
are
job.
so smart.
Good job working that out.
We move
In case there's
forward.
a bad person in there, let us know.
You want us to go first by ourselves?
Yeah.
The 2 of us just go and check out the situation.
Yeah, I'm following.
check for traps.
Check for traps.
Where's that guy going?
I'm checking out to see,
Alright.
looking this way.
Holler if you need.
Make another perception roll.
I cast shadow on the ceiling. I'm Bubba, kill us all.
11 plus 7 is 18.
Shit. 2 things. You hear the sound again, and it almost sounds like multiple feet moving from this area. You also peek over there, and you look, and you glance in the distance. There's a huge cave-in at the far end, and you think you see a sparkle of something shiny at that far end as well.
Don't go.
All right. The rest of the party is going to keep going, right?
We're gonna go on our own first and let them kind of wait back to see if there's anything. Check for traps.
Either yellow or
Yeah, I don't have shadow.
You can make a perception roll.
You doing too?
Yes. The 2 people in the front.
It's perception, 18, 19, 21.
Wow.
Perception. I add my wisdom. Is that what you add to it?
Yeah.
The perception. Yeah. So 14.
So both of you see there's no traps, and it seems pretty safe to move forward.
All right.
Hold my hand.
He says that, but you hear the
Should we
wall.
tell them to come with us, or we should just go?
All the way.
And there is the sound effects are there for a reason. There is constant dust falling and pebbles from the ceilings. So this mine seems somewhat, especially for the people who figured out over here, the mine seems unstable.
Let's just run over there and run back.
Yeah, I'll run with them.
We go quickly.
Yeah.
All right.
Really certain controls can't
Yeah, we
run.
will. Okay, we're
He's running away.
Okay, nothing's happening.
Okay.
So the three of you move up. You guys are staying back here, and you're watching there.
Yep.
This is a pretty rock.
What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Oh, it's still 30.
Yeah.
I want to fire an arrow to one of the skulls and anything that might
That's going to be a full shot at a disadvantage.
You're gonna hit the stick.
Well, I'm just there might if something is invisible between here and there, I want my arrow to hit it.
Yeah, this is going to be 18.
All right, well I got.
And you're marking your arrows off, I hope, right? Again, on a system, if you're casting spells, please
Yeah,
make sure
I shot 3 arrows so far of my 40 arrows.
I believe can't.
All right, so I'm gonna try to shoot one of the skulls, and if there's anything invisible in between, hopefully it gets hit.
Yeah.
16 plus what?
Plus the 5? 6.
Yeah. 5 or 6.
So I'm 24.
You strike this one, it falls over. You see the skulls rolling about the ground, some dust goes up, nothing happens.
Okay.
The shifting sounds you've heard suddenly stop.
Scared it away.
Maybe it's goblins.
This party over here of 3, you move up some more. This tunnel actually twists and turns, but it eventually stops off at a dark chamber. The south wall.
19.
So as you get to this dark chamber, you notice that the south wall has these really odd divots all along the walls over here. From the floor to the ceiling, that's the entire span of the entire wall. And it disappears into the darkness above. +2. You also see an empty minecart. If you guys, you 3 in the front, make the investigation checks, please.
13.
Nope.
-1.
Nope.
That one.
Was that get anything?
Oh my god. You scan around the whole area, other than the cart, these divots in the like basic holes from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. You really don't see anything else of importance in this
Get a
area.
little bit closer.
You can get closer. Are you guys
Does
moving up
anyone
too?
here have good eyes that could come help us spot out?
Look around.
We're too far away now.
I'm yelling
Yeah,
at.
you
I
can't.
yell that.
I mean, at this point, you guys are looking.
Eyes are still
no second rolls. Right now, you're just having a hard time trying to find out what's going on.
I'm gonna yell and be like, can one of y'all, maybe come here? We were having a hard time seeing.
Can I hear?
My old bones. I don't feel like moving. We'll wait here for.
Can I hear him?
I think the goblins. I'm telling you guys.
Oh, yes.
I think the goblins are trying to come back in.
That's
Okay.
fine. I'm not scared.
I'll just go into my shell if they
What was
come.
that?
They
Did you
come.
break?
It's for her pee thing.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Man, if you're gonna call my piss, can't get used to use the right pronoun.
Yeah, sorry. That was shitty of me.
Sheldon and the cleric, right?
No, it's me.
Yeah, we're back there.
Somewhere behind you in the hallway, you can't gauge whether it's from here or here. At this point, you hear sounds like some type of explosion.
Uh-oh.
The entire mine shakes. Now, the rest of you guys don't hear the explosion, but more pebbles and stuff come down, and there's some shaking going on.
I'm gonna,
All right, so who joined this group?
I just ran up. I'm gonna scope out the area, see if there's anything we
Let's
can
do
see.
Perception or investigation, whichever's higher.
Perception 8 plus
hitting things, you guys.
my 7 is 13? No, 14? 15. There we go. I can't do math.
It's 15. You start scanning with your elvish eyes. You notice the far wall, with all the divots that are holes, probably the size of a foot of her hand, or hands, going all the way up. And as your eyes scan up to the very top, you see something glimmering and shining about 20 feet up.
Oh, I'm going up it. I'm climbing. Somebody catch me.
Do you need a dexterity roll
I'll stand under him.
to start climbing? So the elf, Nina, starts climbing up the side of the wall. I'll give you advantage. So you roll 2 dice. Magic number 16.
Oh. No.
It's too hard for you to traverse, Nina, and you see the elf slip and just falls to the ground.
Can I see the elf trying to climb, so I'm gonna try and climb.
Okay. You regular 1 die.
One day?
Yep.
Yeah.
16 is the magic number.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
hard. You guys
is
are
it
trying, but
acrobatics?
it's just.
Is it actually
System.
Well, I was gonna say, is it
You
acrobatics?
can see the turret.
Okay,
I'm gonna-
is it acrobatics or dex?
You wanna
Whichever's higher for you.
How do I
Oh,
get
then
it?
it's a 10. I don't think that's gonna do
No,
much.
it's not going to do
It's a
anything.
10.
You can assist her, and then she'll have advantage at the.
Yeah, with my acrobatics, it was a 14.
Strength roll for me.
13?
Yeah, she did it. You start actually climbing up, and he sort of helps you up, and you get to the very top. You hear the sound of your armor clanking. You come to a bigger alcove. Inside, you see it looks to be a silverish gold amulet, and has a star with a blue gem in the middle of it. You just found an amulet of protection. The wearer gets +1 on all AC and saving throws.
Hey, I have a 12 AC.
It's called amulet of protection.
Okay.
I have a 12 AC. If you want to.
It's okay. You're gonna get hit regardless.
I know, but
Word from that necklace I got yesterday. It was the one that.
If you didn't write it down, then
It's on there. Your +1 all saves.
But that was the necklace.
Yeah, that was the pendant.
right,
The
Yeah,
pendant.
hey,
Pendant was a +1 all saves.
right. And this one's a similar. This is like a necklace. It's an amulet.
This one is
Yeah, you
better.
put that one down.
Yeah, this one does AC
This one
and
gives
save.
my AC is
the
12.
boost to
so can you
AC
give it to
also.
me? Okay, I have a 12 AC.
Everybody wants my.
Hey, I have a 12 AC +1. It may not do
So I
much.
climbed down.
But you're not in the front.
So I climbed down.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Good job. So you guys are there.
I'm gonna roll and see if I get the regular 2.
I already gave you one.
Oh.
The first thing I did was
Excuse
I
me?
gave you one the first time, you know? It was-
That's not.
Just keep it so you
You
don't
can
get
keep
hit.
it so you can have a 20
You're in the
AC.
front.
Hang on.
Yeah.
And then
Put it on your head.
and then give the other pendant to one of them. The one the saving throws
Okay,
to
that's
one of them.
I'm gonna give you back your crappy pendant.
Sheldon and Lily, as you're watching your friends, you hear sounds drifting in the mines.
By the way, I'm going back.
About
I'm
Brendan
running
again.
away.
I wonder. I can't see.
Probably because they're humans.
Children. You think it's children.
They can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
I can't see in the dark.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
back
ask
for
for
that, by the way.
Alright, so you're give me what's his name's pendant.
I'll
Whose
make a
pendant is
persuasion
this?
roll.
It's that ladies.
If I get to walk back.
Hold on. It
Well.
is
I got a ring.
Lorna's pendant.
Nothing happens, nothing returns.
Yeah, the ring gives you advantage. You can
That's my
reroll
reroll.
a failed
My-
dexterity.
Okay, and my necklace, my new necklace does.
Gives you +1 to AC, so just increase your AC by 1.
I'm gonna
AC
can I
and
walk
there's
back?
2 things,
your
right? For the
Your saves were already had +1, so
I
it's just
can't
gonna
get it.
replace that,
Okay.
and then now you'll have a +1 to AC.
Yeah, I'm by
Okay,
the way,
so
I
I'm
started
at
walking
20 on
back
my
as soon as they
Yeah.
grabbed it.
Oh, he's not. Sister doesn't want to be dead.
Let's see.
Save. Yeah. Okay. Save.
I tried. You didn't respond to me, but maybe I'll
Can
respond
I
to
just
you.
start walking
You are
back, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm not staying in that room for much longer.
Sheldon and Lily, you once again hear sounds, but it sounds more like slow trotting.
Like a horse.
Maybe. Coming from the entranceway. Slow. And it doesn't sound like it's just one, you hear multiple feet, slow trots. Very subtle and soft, but you guys can actually pick it up.
Should we go get them and maybe wait there and see if something walks by us?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm coming to get you guys, but let's stop at that.
Give a shout.
You guys come with me. And let's hide there for a moment. Something's coming.
Hey, so there is an explosion.
Yeah.
It
What?
seems like this mine's It's been like abandoned for a while, but now it's collapsing now that we're
Wait,
here.
wait, how big is
Can I
how
hide
tall is
here
the
very
ceiling?
More, you hear more sounds as soon as Sheldon says that. Way in the distance, you don't know, but it's echoing throughout this
How
entire
how tall is the ceiling?
I wanna hide right
20
there.
feet.
And
Okay,
also,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast. Is it too? Okay, so the
Just remember again, on a system, if you cast spells,
yeah, I was
please
gonna
mark
do.
off your
Gonna do.
slots.
I don't know, press 1 cubic foot. I was gonna say. I don't know if I could prestidigitation a small amount of stalagmites that we could crouch under so it looks like it can't pass, so we're somewhat more hidden if this is peek in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. It's just a really tiny stalagmites and would
Duck.
height with duck.
also
What's that?
I heard some trotting. It can be like a group of people.
And the children are back.
Oh yeah, and whispers for Brandon. Brandon.
Let's listen really hard. Do we hear anything?
Can you use exorcisms or anything?
There's some more explosions in the distance, banging. More pebbles and rocks and debris slightly fall down and rain on you guys. Nothing to do damage. Something is. You don't hear no more trotting where you guys are right now.
All right.
All right. Well,
Let's just
proceed with caution.
let's just dive in.
Yeah.
In case.
Alright,
Keep
I'm
going.
gonna sneak,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
sneak up
everything's
here
gonna
and see if
collapse.
it's clear.
If we die, we die.
I won't die.
As you peer around the corners, that's what you're doing, right? You see no movement to the right, but to the left, where you saw some shiny stuff at a far dead end, some larger pebbles and rocks seem to fall and get displaced, and then it settles down.
Can I still see the shiny thing?
No. So some of the rocks and stuff just covered it up.
Okay.
It looks like a cave in at the far end.
Let's
All right.
proceed in our marching order.
You guys can.
You're going ahead by yourself?
I'm gonna go right up to here and then just wait for them. I'll whistle for them to come.
Don't make any loud noises because it is a cave
Yeah,
that's
we should
loud.
have bought some whistles in Maven.
Oh, I should have had message.
I always,
because I would
You always buy
I'm very
whistles.
good about buying whistles.
You are.
I forgot today. And also buy some chalk and some other useful dungeoneering. But I
Flour.
forgot in my old age, I forget these things.
I'm gonna throw one of my bearings over there and see what happens. One of my 1,000 bearings I have.
Tink, tink, tink.
Let's give me a dexterity throw, please, or an attack like you're doing. And 10 or
20.
higher.
Nat 20.
Whoa! Nat 20! First one from the
Kill a
day!
dragon with.
It's an invisible guy in the eye just floats in the air.
There's a miner trying to take a leak. What are you doing, you sick bastard?
That's my beehole.
You do throw it all the way down there and it hits the dead end and nothing happens.
All right.
But you do see there is a very large
it's a
door
beautiful toss.
around a corner to your right.
Definitely a fast
I want to go dig out the shiny thing if I can
Alright,
locate it.
let's go around. What are you doing? Are you moving up, going
Yeah,
back?
send us all up there.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Can you put the order that you're in?
Yep, we're in the order.
We're moving it as a group.
Moving on up. Wait, no, I'm in the middle. I'm not in the back. I'm in the middle. And I'm not.
That's where
My
we're
bearings
gonna be.
leading the way. I got my bearings.
I'm not. I'm
I'll
not sneaking
hang
past.
the rear.
Okay, I have the 13 armor class. So 12
I'm pretty
actually.
beefy.
All right. I'm hugging the wall by the
17 AC because I'm a turtle.
And
Yeah,
I'm
no,
making my
you're
way.
good. Don't worry.
The door to your right looks very
Clarence,
ancient,
maybe.
and
That's right.
it stands about 15 feet high, and it's wide, and it's 2 doors, and there's all sorts of designs, and you can't tell what type of artistry it is, but you do see there are actually leaflet vines all around it, and there are 2 handles that you can push or close, but it's sealed. At the far end, though, it appears to be a cave-in. And that's where you saw the shiny object. And there is some shifting and movement of some rocks and pebbles, and you all are picking up on it as if something may be there in the rubble.
Y'all just be careful.
I'm digging in the rubble. I want that shiny thing, whatever it be. Wish me luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Of course, I
My
rolled 4.
goddess is watching
Are
me.
you rolling really bad today?
Sheldon and Lily, once again, you start hearing galloping, and it sounds like lots of feet, and it seems to be picking up. Instead of a trot, it's more of a gallop, and it's coming from here, and it starts echoing a little bit louder from the main entranceway. Who's in the front?
Some haunted horse
Me and
miners.
Nuri. Let's do it.
Conrad.
So right here,
I'm
we're basically now
Yeah.
like
For
this.
anything.
Don't really know what we're doing right now.
All right, speak up. You gotta. This is a party.
Put me in the back.
Now you got tanks. You got 2 tanks. You
We have a map. I don't really know why we're.
No,
This is where we are.
Investigating the area.
We can either go through the door or we can investigate the rubble where things
Yeah,
are.
I'm digging around here for the shiny thing,
I gave you
I might
guidance, so if you need a D4, you can roll it.
and you guys can handle the door or whatever's coming up.
All right. The 2 in the front, which would be Nina and Kit. You approach this area, and there's still light sounds of shifting pebbles. There are mounds of broken rocks all piled up from the floor to the ceiling. It's actually blocking a major artery to this tunnel. This is probably where the original explosion occurred many years ago. Seems like it's an impenetrable wall that you cannot move by. At that moment, though, there's a loud shift and an explosion outward of rocks as they fly out towards all of you guys. Everyone in this area, as the rocks explode outward, you're gonna have to provide me with we're gonna do this one at a time, okay? This is going to be a strength? No.
Yep.
Yeah, strength saving throws as the rocks are starting to pelt all of you. We're gonna start with you first.
Oh boy.
Boo.
17.
You're good. The next up is Kit.
I got 19, 21,
You're good too.
3.
This isn't gonna go well. Okay.
You're fine.
Come on, Fletcher.
12.
You need. Oh, I need you to roll a. Since you failed, 1d10. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, you're gonna be taking bludgeoning damage from flying debris.
Oh, that's a D100. Not a 100, but it's percentage dice. Is that?
1 or 10. Yeah. So what did you roll?
Okay. 3.
So you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from flying debris. Sheldon,
Boom, 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 boom. It's a 6. It's a 5. I'm gonna save you throw.
you're going to take a 10-sided die. Roll it, please.
Bam, bam, bam. That's a 1.
You are going to
Ow,
take 2
ow.
points of bludgeoning damage, Sheldon.
Ah, rocks.
And
Roll a dirty 20.
you did.
Turtle's worst
You're
enemy.
fucking good, man. Rocks hit you and your pecs are boom, 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 bouncing off. Nothing happens. And finally,
18, 17, 18, 19.
And you're good also. Awesome. As the dust begins to settle and all of you are getting up from the ground from this huge explosion, a massive shadow starts moving forward towards all of you from the cave-in. Look at the creature standing about 9 feet tall, with massive muscles and arms and the legs, and its head is a giant mushroom shape. Let's put this right Okay, so initiative, please.
9 plus 3.
Initiative.
Hey.
At 20.
Hey. Okay. Let me roll my initiative. Okay, we got 15 to 20. Raise your hands. Got 20. Conrad's hot, man. It sucks for me.
15.
Somebody else. Alright, so my creature is next. We got 10 to 15. Okay. I'll let you guys decide. As well, between you two, who's first?
Yeah, right.
And Sheldon, you're last at the rear.
Yeah, always.
He's a slow turtle,
Yep.
yeah?
So you're considering him for a reason.
This creature towers over you. It's massive muscles. It's got mushrooms all down its arms and its legs. The back is filled with moss. You can't even see a face, just a giant mushroom hat. It's towering, looking down all of you. It almost seems like it's the size of an ogre.
Muscles.
So, what would you like to do, sir?
You get right in his dome.
Let's do this.
In his
All right.
face.
Initiative. Here we go. Make your attack roll.
That is an 11.
What are you hitting with?
3x.
You run at it and you hit it. Boom! Your axe gets impaled into its muscle and the bicep and the delta.
Sure.
And it tightens up and your weapon gets extracted. No damage.
Perfect.
Anything else, sir? Another one?
It's gonna stand there.
All right. You step back in his defensive. Next up is Fletcher.
Alright.
Great access to
So, I said, they actually have a crossbow. I'm gonna pull my crossbow.
Okay.
And for bonus action, I'm gonna inspire. And should I inspire a big boy? Big fighter, probably?
Conrad?
Yeah,
He
Conrad.
needs it.
But he already attacked. Inspire somebody who hasn't attacked yet.
Yeah, no, but he has 10 minutes to use it.
Okay.
So, he's good. I'm gonna inspire, I'm gonna say roses are red, violets are blue, Conrad, I believe in you. And I tip an invisible hat as I say that.
Is there a thing we can put on him?
No.
When you said you're not, your hair fell off. Just pointing it out.
Yeah, but I quickly put them back on. I tipped the invisible hat.
All right. Anything else, Fletcher?
I am my turn.
Okay. Next up is this hulking creature. Who are the two in the back?
That's her or him.
I'm in the middle. I'm on the back. She's the only one in the back. I'm supposed to be next to
So I guess like that.
Sheldon and Lily. The galloping sounds louder. It almost sounds like horses or animals with multiple feet running from the main corridor. And then you see what's making all the noise. These creatures are running, kicking up dirt as they're running towards the entire party. They have giant, massive bowls, fungus bowls on their heads. They were probably some type of animal, a horse maybe, or something other. And they are rushing toward your direction. So they'll probably be on you guys in about another turn or so. The Hulk's turn. It's going to go for, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Move the Hulk creature up a little closer.
Let it crush your Hulk.
I can take care of the horses with probably one spell. So.
It's going to go
You don't have your channel. Channel base level 2.
Which one's in the middle?
You have a bowling ball.
You're in the middle.
That's you?
Of these three?
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Okay, multi-attack, he gets 2 attacks. He's going to go for you, and he's going to go for Nina.
Okay.
So your axe sunk into him, but it didn't hurt him?
No.
Hey, I have Thunder Wave that can probably hit
This is for Kits. Does a
I
13
am
hit?
asleep, so I might cast.
As it
Okay.
goes down to punch you, you jump back with your skill. It misses. Its fist hits the ground. A plume of dust goes upward. It spins around with its other giant maw at Nina. Does a 12 hit.
I have an armor class of 14.
And you also jump out of the way from this massive attack. And do you have any bonus actions? He does not. We're going to go down to Kit. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take my warhammer and try and smash his mushroom head. I got a 12 plus 15.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
7.
Wow, that's a really good hit.
Yeah.
Nice strike. And your hit, you know you did damage to this creature. Next up we have, you have any movement, any bonus actions you'd like to do, Kid?
I'll stay here.
Alright, Nina, you're up.
I only have bladed weapons, so I'm going to make my way to the door and open the door.
Okay. Let's see, where were you at originally?
Right.
Oh, he gets an opportunity attack on you, so.
Can I use a dodge? Do I have dodge?
No, you're moving away, so.
Okay.
He can disengage.
Well, it's not his turn. Oh, it is his turn. Yes. Do you want to disengage? Yes, you can do that.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, you'll still you can still interact with an object,
Yes,
so you
you
can.
can.
Okay, so I'll disengage, and then I'll go open the door.
Strength feat, please.
Oh, it's a heavy door.
Yeah, it's so hard, you cannot. You try it, you know it's going to take multiple people to open this door. Anything else?
That's all I got. Right? Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Lily, you're up.
These guys are not there. I'm going to Sacred Flame him. Dex saving throw, please.
Okay.
I'm planning my move on these
Have
guys.
you two let us know that these guys are in the back?
Ooh,
Not yet.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw does a 18. I passed it and saved from the dex. Anything else? You can move.
Open the door.
No, I'm staying back here.
More shit's gonna come out.
No, we're good. I'm staying back here.
Sheldon.
All right, Sheldon
Oh my God, we have
pulls
a
out
door.
a bag of sand, throws it in the air, and goes, "Go to sleep," and cast sleep on the 4 things.
Is that range in the range?
Yeah, 90 feet, 20 foot range. Or
90 feet.
Okay, that's 10, 17, 24
Distribute.
hit points. Starting at the lowest, they go to sleep.
24.
Yeah,
No, they're just sleeping.
I know, but how many rounds is that?
it's a minute, so 10 rounds.
That may work. Well, okay.
They can wake each other up also.
Nah, I don't think they're worried about waking up their buddies.
Okay.
That was good. Nice. Anything else, Sheldon?
All right, so there's some fungus horses coming at us, so from the other way, be careful.
And that's the sounds you hear as they move on their turn. They're running at you guys right now. Top of the order, Conrad.
They can dash at us and use their action to
No, I'm gonna build a suspension.
Okay.
Conrad, what are you doing before?
Hit him with the axe.
Wait. Blade damage doesn't hurt him.
No, he had a high AC, that's what it was.
I didn't
roll
hit
high
him.
enough.
Yeah, I was like, we need you to
Dirty
attack
20.
him.
That is a hit.
Use inspiration on that.
I thought it's because the axe, you said the axe.
Just sit back and watch Conrad do his thing.
Well, I was gonna say you can add it to damage.
9, 10, 11, 12.
What? Super bloodied. One of the arms actually fall off this giant beast as you hack through it. There's a loud thud as the arm hits the ground. Any attacks that creature does will be a disadvantage. He is very bloody, Conrad. Wow.
I could thunder with the
Here, I
horses.
was-
I had to get up on
I'm
them.
gonna drop
The other creature.
Yeah,
No, it's a
Speak
rope.
up.
Yeah, that's
Fletcher, you're up.
No, it's a 15-foot cube.
Fletcher.
Yeah, okay. What do you think?
15 feet wide.
If you look down
Yeah,
here,
that's
weapon.
true. How wide is it? 10. Just a little too dangerous.
Just
What? Okay.
vicious.
I'm gonna try making. I'm gonna cast. Sorry, I can't. I'm gonna cast hideous laughter
have to roll what?
A wisdom saving throw. I'm one of them. The one on the left.
It's a negative, so 10.
Does not work.
That'd be nice for you.
I'm gonna make a really bad joke. I'm gonna be like, what do you call a fish with no eyes? And it falls on. It thinks everything is so funny, so it just starts laughing and it falls prone, becoming incapacitated, unable to stand for the duration, which is its concentration up to a minute. If does it have an intelligence less than 4 because it's not effective.
All right, nice.
Yep, and at the end of each of its turn, and then each time it takes damage, you can make another wisdom saving throw, and it has advantage if it's triggered by damage.
You got it. Good job, Fletcher.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Are you marking it off?
Applying the
Yeah, I marked
CC.
it off.
Applying CC.
The Hulk is badly damaged. This creature with the mushroom, its head, massive head, turns towards you, Conrad, and it sees nothing but rage. It's badly injured. You stand there with its blood on your axe. It rushes you for an attack. At a disadvantage for me. Good try.
Okay, I rolled 2 crits.
It swings with its arm, rather, misses you completely. In the second attack.
You gotta use your other arm?
It goes to kick you, and I rolled a 13, is that no? And you dive out of that way. Boom, it misses both shots. Its massive foot lands right on top of you. You feel the heat from its body. It's so close to you as you're looking up at this hulking creature with one arm. Plus, other liquids are spilling out of its socket up to save your arm. Wonderful. And next up is going to be yeah, no, I want him. Hit. This thing is badly injured.
I'm gonna try to get it with my warhammer. 15.
That is a hit.
Right.
I'm killing it. No pun intended.
6, 17, 9.
Explain to us how you take out this beast.
I smashed him in the mushroom top. Straight down and jumped.
He's 9 foot tall.
Yeah, he jumped.
She jumps up in the air and leaps, and her blade goes right into the head, and this creature just falls back into all the rubble, displacing everything. There's a shine of something glimmering on the ground where it falls. It's dead. You can get it.
It's
Too
dead.
bad. He seems like a fun guy.
You thank Conrad for doing what he did.
Awesome. Take an ass.
Any other things you want to do?
You said I could do this shiny thing now?
Yes.
Can I go over to the shiny thing?
Make an investigation roll real quick. Yeah, you can't.
No.
Rubble and pebbles fall over. You don't see anything.
No.
Next is Nina.
Alright, so I make my way away from the door, and I take my longbow, and I shoot.
Shoot the one
This guy.
that, yeah, that guy, yeah.
The one that has the sleep spell, it's prone. That'll
Yeah,
be a
he's not asleep, he's just laughing.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah, he's laughing,
But
yeah.
he is prone, so
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm saying.
disadvantaged.
Yeah,
So you have two
So
dice.
you should shoot at the other one, so it'll be a straight roll.
yeah.
Because this thing is like making weird noises, like it's laughing. It's on the ground, rolling around.
We don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, he
That
really,
one's
he
rusty.
really liked my pun.
11.
Your bow goes down and misses.
12,
completely.
actually.
Oh wait, 12. And that is a hit.
+1 bow!
Yeah!
Is that +1 of damage too?
No, just the hit. So roll for damage now, Carol.
It's piercing damage. 13.
Nice.
No,
No,
way.
11. 11. 11.
Oh god.
11.
13
This creature is
definitely killed
bloody.
it.
The arrow sinks dead center mass. It screeches, but it keeps moving forward. Alright, anything else?
So
Good
what
shot.
if I snatch at that little shiny thing that I saw before?
You're gonna do it. Since everything's been displaced, you'll be a disadvantage with investigation. So first move over there.
Is it perception or investigation?
You can do perception. That's fine. That's fine.
6.
Yeah,
7.
it's disadvantage. You still. That would be. Oh wait. How much? 11.
Oh, 13.
13. I was
Okay,
like,
math.
those numbers.
Shifting through real quick, you find a leather satchel with the buckle is shiny, but there's stuff inside it. So,
Snatch it up.
all right, you grab that up. Next up is Lily.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm going to drop
Shiny
my,
thing. Got
crossbow and shoot at that guy right there.
The creature's approaching.
Yes.
So bring it.
21.
damage.
Nice.
7 points of damage.
And in very movie fashion, explain to us how you shoot your bow and destroy this creature.
So I just simply draw my bow from my back, steady my shot, and shoot it right in his mushroom head.
And it just collapses and falls over.
And to shoot my
It's dead. This one is dead. You've got three other creatures you can deal with that are.
Do they have? Oh, does it look like they have opposable thumbs?
No.
No, they look like dicks.
So
Oh, that's kind of hot, y'all. But I say they can't get into that door if we close it behind us. If they don't have thumbs, so we could deal with them later.
Sheldon, what would you like to do?
Alright, so are we just gonna murder these things real quick, or are we gonna run it? Okay.
Yeah, let's murder
Let's kill them while they're down.
So let's just gather around this one first and then beat them all.
We're gonna beat them all slowly to death.
Wake them up.
Is there anything
just beat the shit out of them?
Cells and alchemists can like cut off out of these bodies like a gallbladder or like any of these things.
Nina, I love you. You're so sweet.
This is for you for taking out this other big creature. It's inspiration. So if you fuck up a roll, you use that and you can roll. Oh, you took it out, the big creature, but you had significantly. He did about
Oh yeah, he did tons like.
Conrad, I couldn't believe
But
it.
he took off this creature's armor, and this guy had a lot of powers.
too.
So.
Yeah, y'all killed
Did you even use my inspiration?
We rocked it.
Conrad, what would you like to do?
I have lots of
You still
stuff.
have it, by the way, for 10
Bring my
minutes.
axe down on this guy.
And I'm gonna let you. Their hit points aren't that. It's dead.
Yeah, we're all giving up.
We're
We're all giving up on
we're
them.
just murdering.
Let's go.
Murdering.
These guys, for time's sake, they're all.
Alright, good job, guys.
Yay,
Good
we
job.
got back.
Good job.
Take me
good
to
job.
the door and me and you grab it.
You know, if I grab one of those things back, how much do you think I can sell it
Hands
for?
as we try
You're
to.
gonna find there's 6 vials, 4 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them are
They look
empty.
pretty good.
I ain't one to
The other
judge.
4 are healing potions.
Alright.
2d4 plus 4, so you guys should have enough, like a lot now. So he has 4 healing potions, and you had 6 earlier, so it's 10.
Yeah.
So who wants? I'm gonna keep 2
Not me. I
myself.
don't want any.
So that means 3. I got 3 potions to give away.
Give her one.
Give me one. Thank you, sir.
I'll take
I'm
it.
at 11 hit points. Or 9 out of 11. So I'm good now. When I get
So
really
you take
low.
one.
Yeah.
Anyone else taking the other? Alright,
I got
you
2
take.
of them.
Write them down.
Yeah, that's it.
I have 2 health potions.
Alright, so the empty vials I have, I'm gonna take some of that thing's blood and just stack it in
Fill it
there.
up?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
See if I can sell it to a wizard or something.
That was any other stuff we want to do at this point before.
Open that door.
Who's pushing the door open?
We're gonna do it together.
All right, so there's a high strength feat roll, but you both will get advantage because you're fighters and you're looking at
I'm a
a
barbarian.
16 or higher.
You have
Advantage.
guidance if you
So
need
you
it.
get to roll it twice. Hey, you get to roll another one.
I get to roll it again.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
an
so
18.
you feel it moving on your end.
17.
Shit.
Plus your strength. Plus your strength.
Oh.
Plus your athletics,
yeah.
so it's plus 5.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
I did it.
you guys stop pushing these,
I'm strong!
and then they slide open. Here we go. This opens up to this door exposes a tunnel with green moss that covers all the walls, and the ceilings are also covered with this type of green moss as far as you can see in this tunnel. Hold on a second.
Wow.
Nice.
Explosions.
Ooh.
Now the floors are different than the floors in the tunnel you experienced. This is like a black sand, very fine, almost like coffee, all around the grounds.
Oh, do you want me to move us in there?
And also, inside all of the moss on the ceilings and in the floors are vines, leafless vines, almost looking like giant worms all over the place. And this tunnel, unlike the tunnels you just came from, looks more organic. It's almost perfectly round. It doesn't appear like a pickaxe, shovels, or man had made this. It almost looks like something massive burrowed its way. And from where you're standing, there are also side tunnels that go down. So, who's in the front?
Me and her.
Okay.
Doors are open. Just take the doors off.
Apparently, there might be a weapons cache or a billet.
You like to burrow over at AGO's character?
Oh, bullet.
Bullet.
Yeah, land shark? I don't think we'll run into land shark here.
All right.
There will be here, right?
All right, let's move them back just a little bit. Just as, yeah, my 2 boxes, good. Kit and Conrad, as the party begins to move forward, about a good 15 feet in front of you in an intersection, you see what appears to be a man standing. This man happens to have, looks like long leaves going down its body. It has a massive head that looks like I'll just put this figure off here. Put that out in the intersection. Its massive head looks like it's wearing some type of round hat that you see in the paddy fields when people gather rice. Its hand drops to the side and a long blade comes out. And this creature is all by itself. And with its hand, it slowly starts twirling around this blade with the precision of a master. And there's glowing lights and sparkles that are coming from the sword as it spins it. And its head is down. And it's all by itself.
I'm trying not to be stereotypical bard and being like, I see.
So they're in the front, and you guys see this. The rest of the party, you guys don't because where you're at.
We'll yell at him, let him know, like, hey, if you want to live, put that damn sword down, or I'll chop you down like you.
Oh, is there a creature there? Is it hot by any chance?
It makes a noise. It starts walking towards you now because if you're
gonna die.
Okay, you guys in the back see both Conrad and Kit get into defensive stances. Now you see the strange creature with this looks like a hat, but it's actually a mushroom, covering its face, slowly moving forward with its sword out to its side. Let's roll for initiative.
17 for Nina.
Why did I get a 17 too? A 17, 18, 19. I got a 19.
You got 19?
Yeah.
I got 18.
I got a 15.
Take them out for anything else. I got Garbo.
I got 9.
I got 9.
Hey, look at us in the back again. Always.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
All right, sounds good.
Mine, Sliver.
All right. That creature card. 9, 15 to 20.
I got a 15.
I got a 19.
I got a
19, 18.
What did you get?
I got
Fighter,
15.
barbarian.
Yep.
Fighter, barbarian, and then okay. So we got Kit, Conrad, and Nina.
Fletcher.
And then Fletcher.
And then
Yeah, chill.
And our old friend.
I take my time.
what did you roll, Sheldon?
9.
I rolled an 8. So
Okay, and then the bad guy.
The question is, I'm gonna roll a dice to see if my character finds this character hot, and if not, I'm gonna have to do the stereotypical bard thing. I'm sorry. I gotta do it
Seduce
once.
the mushroom man.
You look like a fun guy in the bedroom. Wink.
all right. So Kit, you're up. What would you like to do?
Sure. I'm gonna try to approach him a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I'm gonna try to smash him with my war hammer.
All right, let's do it.
Yes. 17, 18, 18.
That is a hit.
Okay, let's
Plus the
see what I
days.
got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 points of damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
You did not appreciate it.
You being the fighter struck it hard enough that a normal man would probably collapse and die. But for some reason, this creature seems pretty tough. But you did damage. Next up is going to be Conrad.
I'm gonna move up.
Every time. Yeah, roll your 20.
Nah.
17.
That is a fucking hit. He picks up his battle axe.
Get him, get him, get him.
That's
Nice.
11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Yeah. That's what the D12s are for.
I'll make the DM cry.
The 2 tanks are doing their thing.
Smash.
As you retract your blade from hitting this creature, you hear the sounds of sludge and slime coming from behind its own body. And almost instantaneously, another one appears.
What?
But they're right next to it.
You'll both die.
What number is that one? 66.
66.
Behind him.
Behind him?
Yeah.
Conrad, anything else? Yeah, he's behind like that. That's a tight corner.
Spin on him.
Spit.
Gross.
Nice. Very good. Barbarian like. Nina, you're up.
That's a 5.
1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm up here.
Split the punch.
You can share space when you attack. That's all you seem out of it.
I'm taking a shot with my bow at the one that's injured.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Nice.
No. That is 12 points damage.
It's bloody.
Because you have a friend nearby. Or within 5 feet of it.
Alright, plus 5.
Nice.
So altogether, that's what?
17.
Yeah, this creature's pretty bad. It's very bloody.
Alright, so I'm going to continue. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. Next up.
Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I can do diagonals, right?
Yeah.
Next is Fletcher.
Can I see the guy behind the really bloody guy or no?
No, you can't.
Okay, if I move,
I hope this map's accurate.
if I move up here, can I?
Make a perception.
Okay.
12 or higher.
Not one.
Not one. Where is it? Nah, you don't see anything. Just the creature that's in front of Conrad.
I was gonna try and seduce. Okay, well, since I have my crossbow out from last time, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hit the boy I do see.
Alright, go for it.
Right. 14 plus 4, 18.
18 to hit. That is a hit.
3 damage.
That's a lot. Not down, but it's a lot. Your bolt hits it center mass.
Y'all, did you see that? I did shit.
Nice.
Yay!
Lily.
Fletcher!
Lily.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the bloody one.
Alright, go for it.
I left my
22.
crossbow in the car.
Roll for damage.
You left your crossbow in the car.
Oh, I found that bow, so I got rid of my crossbow.
6 points of piercing.
Oh, so close. Very good. This creature is very bad.
Yeah.
Sheldon, you're up, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna try to set you on fire. That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Fireball for 8 points of damage.
And it has a fire.
Is it a fire resistance?
Is vulnerable.
Oh, aha!
So, how much is that?
16!
Explain to us how you're destroy this creature.
You see, like, Sheldon just be like, oh, I have to do something. And he pulls out, like, some sulfur in the air, and you see this, like, ray of fire just catch the thing in the head.
Dude, it didn't even get to hit us, man. That's insane.
He's gone.
That is
Like,
crazy.
And then this one spills out of the other one. Put it side by side. Right there, yep.
It's like a possible TPK right here. I was gonna say.
Next up is the creature, number 66. What number is the other one that you put out?
68.
Sounds like 68.
69 comes out of the other one, but it's upside down.
69 comes if 69 comes out.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Alright, number 66 is going to move 66 that this way towards me about 10 more. Right there, stop. Right there, perfect. And then the other creature, that creature about right there, perfect.
Can we see them?
And special. Okay, that's going to be their turn. Now we're going to go to Kit, top of the order.
I'm gonna go forward towards the one to the right and am I close enough since we're just right there to attack?
Yeah, diagonal, yeah. What number is that? 66. Okay.
6. Should be 8.
5 is a miss. 8 is a miss.
Plus 5? 8?
It's a miss.
Still a miss? I missed.
Alright. Anything else? Any other actions? You can move away or you're going to stay there and toe to toe.
You can continue the rest of your moves.
Stay there.
Alright.
Fine. I got plenty of armor.
Sure you do.
You get me.
Next up is Conrad.
There you go. Split the tanks.
Conrad, you rush around the corner. Suddenly vines as thick as tentacles come flying down and sort of surround you. You have to make a dexterity saving throw of 12 or higher.
So bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you still have that.
You can roll it after. It's fine.
Yeah, you could.
Fine, oh.
I used it.
You slash your blade and you start cutting these vines like nothing. And now you can still move and do your attack.
I remember the compliment. I was like,
Go for it.
16 plus 5.
That is a hit. Fucking Conrad, bro.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn. Nice damage. Shit.
Too scary.
Still standing, but you did good. That was 10.
I'm still standing.
Anything else, Conrad?
I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, okay. It's an opportunity attack. It is. It swings its blade and you block it with your axe and you step back safely. Lucky motherfucker. But at this point, you know, as you step back, you see all the vines starting moving around like snakes all over that whole tunnel where it's standing at. Next up is Nina.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, no, 6. I got one. All right.
And you'll sneak. What is it? You can sneak. What are you? I'm gonna give you advantage. Whatever you do.
I'm attacking from behind with my sword.
Can you go for it? So what number is that? 66, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. So this is my first one with my bonuses.
If I'm missing any bonuses for him, jump in and tell me.
Okay. So 8 plus 5 is 13, and I got 12 and a 13.
You missed.
No, I don't. It's not a 12 and a 13. It's one less. Okay.
You missed with both. The first attack.
All right. And then this is the second one that doesn't have my skill bonus, right?
Right. This is just a regular straight roll. Oh, you hit with the second with that 19. With that 19. Yeah, you definitely slice up with your weapon. Roll for damage.
7.
You still get your sneak attack.
12.
Shit, this creature is very bloody.
Nice.
Very bloody. Anything else? You move?
I do not.
You stay on top of it? All right.
Actually, since I'm behind it, I can't disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Usually it would, but his concentration is with Kit right now. So
All right, so I'm gonna go and take it one step back.
All right. Nina, that was Fletcher. You're up.
I'm gonna do the bard thing. I want to do the bard thing because I haven't done the bard thing forever. I'm gonna try and seduce this guy.
All right.
So we can get him on the side. You want me to roll for that?
All right. These are all level 1 spells.
No. I was just gonna seduce, both like try and performance and like play a little song. Seduce him with a song.
The persuade the shrew.
Yeah.
All right, you got persuasion. I'll tell you what. If you get a 18 or higher, I'll do something for you. Yeah. And tell us how you're trying to persuade it.
I said I got my little bit of a lute out.
You stop playing it.
And start playing.
All right.
Marinating.
15 plus 5, 20.
Wow.
There you go.
What number is that? 68?
68.
Yeah, 68 seems enthralled, and its head starts looking at it. This creature that was geared on you seems to be looking past you in the distance and swaying back and forth, holding its blade. Attack on it will be disadvantage for whatever goes on to that. So, anything else?
Disadvantage?
Advantage. Advantage. That's what I meant.
I'll be like, there may not be mushroom in here, but there's mushroom in my bed, and I'm
Whoa!
and I end my turn.
All right, yeah, Lily. Those choke points are going to be a 2. Instead of 5, that's 10. Because that's going to be tough terrain. Because if you go
Here?
yeah. So you move one back. Yep. Whatever your max. If your max is 30, that spot is going to be 10 because you're going to be going through somebody. It's a tight fit. Instead of 5, it's 10 at one square.
30.
Okay.
All right, I will shoot my arrow crossbow at 66.
Go for it.
21.
That is a hit. 66. Roll for damage.
9.
Explain how you take this creature out.
Very elegantly again, I just pull my bow like I've done it 1,000 times before.
And can I get 66, please? Gone. Good job.
I'll take 66. I was just so scared. I was like, oh no.
Next up, do you have anything else?
No, I like
Sheldon, you're up, old man.
If I move here, can I see this one?
You can't occupy that same space, so you got to move beyond it. If you move beyond it into the intersection, you probably can.
Okay, I don't have enough movement here. Alright, so I'm just gonna move. I'll just dash.
You're gonna have
Yeah, 'cause I'm not. I don't have enough movement to
All right.
do anything else.
All right, and now it is the creature's turn. It is enthralled. Roll a 10-sided die, 1 to 5. It doesn't attack because it's still listening to your music and it's mesmerized.
9.
No, it sort of shakes it off, but whoever attacks it will still have advantage. And that creature is going to move.
I tried this.
It is actually going to move forward and go attack Conrad. And it has multi-attack. First with its weapon as it comes up. There's a 21 hit. Yep. Okay. Plus 2. 8 points of slashing damage. And its second hit. Second shot is, I rolled a 2 plus 3, 5.
Oh man.
5. It misses with its second attack towards you. Now we're top. Kit, you're up.
Right. No. I can be in the same square as him if I'm.
Are you small? No, because if it's a tight, like the little corridor, in the intersection you're fine, but you can't. Conrad has to move.
I do.
Now you can shoot regular. I'm not going to penalize. The only thing is, if you roll a 1, there's a chance he's going to get hit with the arrow.
It is a
Yeah, it's fine. Just hit him.
Yeah, you do get a bad.
Yeah,
You do
you
get a
can
bad.
Sheldon say you got a shield, you got a shell.
Here, roll another one at the same time. Take the higher one. 1 is not 1, 1's a 3.
What?
I got
Are you
you.
fucking kidding
I
me?
saved it. Wait, no. 1's a 3 and she got advantage.
It's still a roll of
Oh,
1,
it's
and
still
that
one?
1 doesn't
Oh.
matter. Your arrow goes, and you're gonna roll a 20-sided die. Anything under 10 and under, it hits Conrad. He takes
Roll
piercing damage.
15.
Yeah.
Roll 15.
Yeah.
Another nat one.
What?
2.
That's a critical.
What's the damage on your roll?
Let's go on and dice jam.
Is it 1d6? Is it an arrow?
I think it's 1d8.
1d8.
Roll it,
Plus
and
two.
Roll another one.
this is gonna be double damage. So because of the 1 you just rolled, it's a very vicious hit. What? Holy shit! 16 points. Rock. You go into it, you're like, what the fuck? Damn, you guys just took out your 8 player, man. Alright, so he's out. 0 health.
Alright, that's Conrad.
Kitty.
You're done?
I mean, like, we can give a potion to
But
him.
hey, what are the odds that you're gonna hit the roll of 1 and you
2
get
nat ones.
2 ones? Yeah.
And then max damage.
Once and
That's
max
funny.
damage.
Hold on. So it's 8 plus.
Yeah, it'll be 16 plus
Michael
2.
Jordan just went to the locker room, so. Alright, Kitty, you gonna do any more damage? No. You gonna do anything else?
I kill anyone else. Cry in the corner.
Good job.
My turn, Joe. Just saving.
Conrad, Nick.
You needed to be humble.
10.
You're good. Mark 1. Success. Nina, you're up.
Must have been that mushroom archer.
Hold on, I got
You can pour a potion in them now. Stand back up.
Is it, do I have, yeah, alright, let me do this. And that'll be a separate action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Any, okay, that's fine. I'll give it to you.
Okay, so I'm right there. Am I close enough to attack this thing with my swords?
No.
No? So I can do my attack of a shooting, and then I can give them a potion with my bonus action?
No. Giving it, yeah, you only pick one or the other.
Giving you the potion.
Nice. So you're gonna get down. Do a medicine check for me also, please.
14.
Roll
17.
for the healing now, the healing potion, and then double it because of your medicine.
Alright, so the healing potion, 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
Don't use those. Those are hacks.
Nice. Conrad magically pops up all your wounds, heal instantly, regenerate. Nice job.
So,
Look at that powerful
job, Nina.
potion.
so that's 20 points of healing, right?
Mark it all? Yeah. The double because of the medicine check. So
Eight points.
usually it's a healing, you can just automatically do it. I forgot to spice it up.
Alright, I'm taking one of your potions. I'm taking that potion back.
That's fine.
You get a mine.
Alright, Fletcher.
Alright, can I try and just keep distracting you while playing or no? Is it like completely out of sight?
Yeah, you're done. It's
Okay, your turn.
It's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
For what are you doing?
Vicious mockery.
Wisdom. 12.
Doesn't make it.
Oh boy.
It'll be like. I lied! You're really fucking ugly!
Wow.
And
That hurts.
Go down the floor. It's. Do you want me to roll again? Or
On the table, yeah.
Yep.
Please.
2.
First stream Sam.
All right, 2 points of damage. The insult isn't that bad, but it still bothers it. Lily.
It's like.
You're not really a fun guy.
Lily, you're up.
Pretty bland. Pretty bland.
Well, my crossbow's being great, so I'll just go ahead and
Go
turn
for it.
around.
I can't believe I've actually did that.
Do you want
Be
to
up on
pick
the table,
up?
guys. That is a hit.
Did I so kind of good? Yeah,
This creature is
I
bloody.
mean, you want to be
Doing good.
I was gonna say.
No, I think I got the ones out.
Anything else you know?
Actually, yeah.
It's called an upper now.
Okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, he's conscious.
yeah,
He's awake.
he's still on the ground.
He just hasn't gotten up yet.
You're still prone. Okay.
Yeah.
Sheldon, you're up.
Alright.
Careful with the table, whoever's shaking.
Yeah.
Another 6 seconds. I have to do stuff maybe. 14 to hit
What are you hitting with?
with my firebolt.
You motherfucker. That a 14 to hit is a miss.
Damn. Alright.
You made it seem like you hit.
Done.
And then it's this creature's turn. It has disadvantage. It's actually gonna. You're still on the ground. Next turn, you gotta get up. It's going to step over you. And who's that right behind next to it? Nina?
Yeah.
It's going to attack you with its blade. 2 attacks.
I'm also there. You can try to hit me.
Look at me, I'm extra.
I had
14.
I have 14.
That's a hit. And it
You had to go
rolls.
over?
No, you have to meet it.
If you match it,
You shouldn't get it.
7 points of slashing damage.
No, he means the one that gets the AC bonus.
Oh, no.
And it's the second attack at Nina.
Did you roll a disadvantage on the first one? Because of the vicious mockery?
Oh, that's right. Hold it up.
Hold on. Make sure you're
I actually rolled a 19, but I'll roll. This is for the second. This roll counts for you attack, the first attack. 19. So you're going to take the damage, so that stays. Now this is its second attack with disadvantage.
Or no, it's a straight roll.
only one gets
Oh. As a 17, 20. It strikes, and you're going to take 6 and 2, 8 points of slashing damage.
I'm at -5.
So you are out lying on the ground,
You're at
unconscious.
0.
Alright.
Lay that character down.
You don't have to do negatives.
They're called Swordmaster Myconin. And it is, yeah, it's done for that turn. Kit, you're up.
kill it.
Let me help it.
I'm gonna come closer.
Yeah, you can. They're lying on the ground, so you can move into their space, sort of stepping around
I
them.
forgot to back up.
Or stepping over them, kind of
We're
deal.
doing a death count.
Yeah.
You're just slowly creeping over, the.
You can step on Conrad, he's big.
Okay. And you're cutting a rock right now?
No, what
Head. He's laying next to me.
cutting a rock.
So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my warhammer.
Okay.
Try to hit him in the head. And I
Did you roll another one?
I rolled another one.
You swing so wildly, I'd like you to roll a 20-sided dice, and if you roll 10 and under, you go to full prone.
It's spores.
16.
Okay, you keep
Those
your
are
balance, you
better.
don't
These
fall.
dice are going in dice show when I get home.
Conrad, you get up, you happy movement? Can you stand up, Conrad, please?
I'm trying this. It's not going to go.
I'm too pretty.
This creature's not going to have disadvantage anymore to your.
13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Go for it. Thank you.
17.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Now we need your D12.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Back with a
Conrad, tell us how you dispatch this creature.
He made that sound and it scared me and I chopped his head off.
Like, oh.
And it falls and rolls to the ground.
You did it, Conrad? You got him?
He's dead. That creature out the way?
He's dead. He's dead, but you killed me.
No, we got the shroom archer that hit you. Don't worry
It
about
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Why does my ass hurt?
At this juncture of the corridor, it is quiet.
Because I'm dead.
The corridor where Conrad stands, you see lots of moving vines all over the place, and they're squirming about like snakes from the ceilings and the floors.
9 points.
From the healing
Now I have
kit.
9 health.
Anyone want some candy?
All right.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the popcorn in it.
Thank you.
It's like caramel popcorn. It's not in
So, how come he had to do
It
his
just
death
tastes
save?
like it's just like a hard candy.
We're in combat.
Yeah, we're in combat.
Yeah. Once we're out of combat, we generally can like
Then I can run and heal you really quick.
we'll get there in time.
All right.
Unless
so,
you're like it's dangerous, like oh this person's about to die, you might not get there.
all right. So as a party, you're all here. Pick up Nina, please. Where would you guys like to move on at this point? You have an intersection. You can
Looking
go.
at the map, there's a weapon stash here. There's a beholder here.
A
and
beholder?
A baby beholder here.
Oh.
And we got eyeballs over here.
I forgot one last thing. When you dispatch the very last creature, it drops 4 keys on the ground.
Who do we trust? I seduced him, so I think I get
But I didn't want that.
4 keys are dropped.
Sheldon, do you want the camera?
Ooh, mine has 5 prongs.
Have it, you're in the front.
We got about an hour and a half left, I think. So.
Alright, you guys want to go to the main thing? Or you want to go look for fancy things over here and over there?
Sheldon, we're gonna follow you.
Alright, let's go look at the fancy things.
Now, Conrad, you know that corridor that you just went in is very dangerous.
Hey, there's vines over here and shit. They
Alright.
tried to touch me.
Let's go around.
Let's look at what's right there at the end of this hall.
Conrad, where did they try to
See,
touch you?
there's little eyeballs here.
Biceps.
How do you feel about
Let's see what's right there.
Okay.
I think these keys represent our dick size. The more you have, the bigger the dick.
Yeah, that
Alright.
makes sense. It makes sense. It makes
Just
sense.
a hunch.
Oh, I need to give this to somebody else now. I've been emotionally castrated. Alright, so guys, there's a treasure on this map.
It's also surrounded by a bunch of something.
There's weapons.
I think we're pretty good on weapons, though.
Yeah, so
Could use an axe of bloodletting. They
Let's
work
go.
pretty well.
Let's just.
let's go in this little pit right here.
Oh, I
Take away
grabbed,
there.
I
Since it's in
grabbed
there.
my
Alright.
All right, let's start moving your figures up. With the stalactites.
Yeah, I collect my arrows before we leave.
You have to move that. There's a space.
Collect
Somebody moved
arrows.
it forward, so push it up a little bit.
I like-
There you go.
Everyone
Those
who's
three
using a
arrows.
crossbow is collecting arrows.
So let's move up to that intersection right
Ones
there.
in this thing when it's flipped over.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
We collected, everyone who has crossbows collected their arrows before we left. So we all have all of our arrows.
I will allow it.
Yep.
my arrows. I only,
Digging through
I
the
can
mush.
only connect like 2 of them back.
Well, that's a +2.
So you have a choice. You can go to the left, or you can keep going straight
We're
ahead.
gonna go to the right. Wait.
To the right?
We're gonna go this way. We're going to that little hole right
All
there.
right, move your characters up there.
Put me in the hole.
What's over here?
That's what she said.
Go away. All right.
That's what I said to your mom last night.
Hey, you guys.
All right. Upon entering this alcove, you're met by this sight of beautiful wildflowers filling the entire floor, going up the ceilings, and they seem to be surrounding a skeleton that's wearing a very thin chainmail vest. Though the skeleton appears that it's been here for a while, that vest is sparkling and almost looks like it's brand new. You're gonna go in there?
I want to look to see if any black lotuses are in here.
Alright.
You're gonna make the roll.
This looks magical from the
Nat 20.
the fact that
Nat
it's
20!
still good.
All right,
Conrad's killing it. And he goes,
Conrad's killing it now, yeah. So, right, you start going slowly through all these beautiful wildflowers, all reds and pinks and whites all around your feet. It's a beautiful sight, except for the skeleton. But the chainmail looks exquisite. You see no traps, nothing whatsoever with that great roll. From where you're at, the armor almost looks elvish. The chainmail is elvish.
I'm
Take it
also
up.
an
This is
It's like some other picture. It was like I'm looking for Dark Lotus and I wrote a Black Lotus flower and I rolled a 20, but it wasn't.
Oh, that sucks.
I know for sure that's not there.
Okay, the Elvish armor, the wearer gets it's similar to, you get an AC +1 and saving throws +1, and you're proficient with chainmail.
You become proficient if you wear? Is it only elves?
Any wearer.
Okay.
If it's only elves, I can also wear it. Yeah. I'd say slightly.
Like the armor.
So he's
Medium armor.
Are barbarians allowed to wear chainmail?
Sure.
You can't rage in chainmail, or you don't get the benefits of rage. You get the damage resistance. You don't get the damage. I think. I forget. It's one of the two.
That's what he does.
Found a chainmail on the bench.
I wear scale mail. What is it?
Oh, you can wear chainmail today.
It's elf.
It's Elvish chainmail, so anyone can wear it.
Apparently, anybody can wear it, and they become skilled in wearing it when they wear it.
Is it fancy?
+1 armor class, +1 all saves.
Nobody wants it?
Oh, he's taking
He's taking.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were trying to sell it to me. Like take this armor.
I would have taken it.
Please write down, again, whatever items you have, and also put down that it was this campaign, okay? Just in case some of you survive this.
Just in case, so that's daunting.
There's nothing else of value in that alcove.
Alright guys, we're gonna run. We're gonna run through this way. Oh, we're gonna go quickly and go over here. This is our next stop.
Okay.
Quickly, as fast
All right.
Run!
Someone give my number to Little
Let's,
Caesars.
and there's
Oh no. Thanks, I'm
going through. Stop right there for a second. Okay,
I know what you mean, man. Trick one over here.
Alright, so nothing of value right now at this point, no interactions or anything in this corridor.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get into here and see what's in here.
It popped up immediately.
I will.
That's
I will guard the door.
Who's peeking in first? It's a very tight fit, only one person can go in there.
I'll peek in first.
You're gonna peek in first?
I have
Yeah,
very high perception.
I'm
That's not her.
fine. I got this,
That's not her.
guys. And I can back up behind his perception. I've lost perception. I'm now probably not the lowest.
Chainmail gave me a +3. You just have a +1.
Say again?
Chainmail gave me a +3 in AC.
So now you got a +4.
If you took that armor, yeah, it's very thin. It's like a shirt, but it's Elvish, so it's very powerful. Think of Lord of the Rings, the Mithril anymore. Perfect.
Can you give me
It
guidance?
makes you even fucking stronger. Okay.
Give me guidance on this check if you
Can you
can.
rip it off for me?
What do I got? It's watching you.
Alright, what do I get for it?
1d4.
1d4? What am I rolling?
It's an action.
You see in this corridor, moving forward, you come across an area that's filled with dozens and dozens of these medium-sized spotted mushrooms with thick roots, filling up the entire floor area. But unlike most of the mushrooms you see, these mushrooms, they're about 6 inches to 12 inches in height, are actually moving around the floors and the ceilings, all bunched around. They stop, they sense you, and you see their bodies burrow into the grounds and the walls, and they don't move. I'll make an insight check.
Okay. 17 plus 4 plus 1. So,
Based on their movement, you have a feeling that these aren't hostile mushroom creatures, but they seem to have dropped into the ground.
You're scared.
okay. Well, if they're nice mushroom creatures, I'm a nice person, and I like music, and music makes me happy. So I'm gonna strum a little tune for these mushrooms.
Okay. You start playing. Make a performance check, please.
13 plus 5, 18.
The mushrooms begin to hear your lovely music. They start coming back up the ground. And these are cute little mushrooms. They're pudgy. They've got roots for arms and legs, and they're all different colors. And they range from 6 to 12 inches. And they all hear the music, and they all are swaying back and forth as you play.
Can I try befriending them and getting them to tag along?
What are you gonna do? You're back there. They're all back in the alcove. You see them. Are you gonna say anything to your teammates though?
I'm gonna be like, hey y'all, I may be able to get us some little cute little friends. They kind of look a little bit like phallic objects, but it's fine. And I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna
Play your music.
be like
I'd like to move
snake.
down the hall a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like a
Move it up.
snake charmer, you know, snake charmer, charming them like that.
So So you heard what she said. Are you guys gonna stay at this intersection? Okay.
I'm just showing them. Yep. It's like you know, like playing like you know what.
You're playing it. They like the music. One thing you do notice is their heads, so you don't see their eyes look so, but their heads seem to be looking past you for some reason. And you see all of them beginning to waving their hands like they're trying to get someone's attention, but not yours. I need Kit to make a history check, please. And this is 10 or higher.
I got a 2.
All right. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing familiar from what she's explaining to you. But obviously, they're looking past you for some reason at somebody in this party.
It's not me, it's you.
I'm just gonna be like, ew, mushrooms. Would you, which one of my teammates you're looking at? And I'm gonna gesture to each one of them and see if that helps at all.
You step back and gesture. A group of about 24 of these little cute mushroom creatures start wobbling forward, and they start heading towards you. You notice, and all you guys see these cute little creatures all drop down on their knees, and they start doing like a worship symbol to you. They start making these weird clicking sounds, not as aggressive as those creatures that you saw at the mayor's house. Really, you're not having. Does anybody have a mechanoid as a language?
No.
Okay. It sounds clicking, but to you, for some reason, you start understanding bits and pieces where everybody else doesn't.
Okay.
Maybe it has to do with some of the juices that from the mushroom you destroyed in the cart hits you. You can understand these clickings a little bit. You get bits and pieces of words that you can hear. Defector, murderer of our people. You kill murderer of our people. Life debt to you. That's what you hear. This, as they're bowing, one of the mushrooms, a little pudgy one, about maybe 7 inches, a little chunky and cute, starts wobbling next to you, holds its hands up and starts clicking. And the rest of you guys just hear this. And as it holds its hands up to you, you hear the word Pogo, knife debt. It bows to you. You know how the sidekick.
Oh, I think it wants uppies.
So as you can see, it's very low health.
Yeah.
But the abilities are very, very good. So apparently, the creature that you killed at the cart was a murderer to the clan of somehow. It took off, and you actually found it. And I described to you yesterday that some of the stuff spilled on you when they picked up on it. So.
Okay. Yeah.
That's so cute.
And there's nothing else of value at this alcove. And the rest of the mushrooms recede back into the ground, and they sit, and they're not animate anymore, and they look like regular mushrooms. But this little creature climbs up on your shoulder and sits on your shoulder, and you guys see this little thing, and his name is Pogo.
Fantastic.
Yay!
And it only responds with clicking noises.
He looks tasty.
Yeah, I want to eat
Go,
it.
Sheldon, go. All right, you're going somewhere?
I was exploring the hall
By yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right, move
unless
down.
anybody wants to follow.
So you guys gonna move down, or?
I'll follow.
Okay, let's. Whoever's gonna. You can go right to that intersection where that alcove is.
Yeah, I'll move.
Alright, can
I
we
got
move
it.
my little character?
I'm moving as well.
Checking it out.
Is everyone moving?
How did you get out?
I'm assuming, is everyone moving?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can back in the middle.
Moving forward, you guys come to a deep alcove, and this alcove is actually covered with vines and lots of small rush mushrooms, and they fill this entire space. But at the far wall, on the floor, is a rectangular chest or a crate. Vines as thin as blood vessels from these round, pulsating green mushrooms that are all around the ground are going up, these vines, up the sides of the crates, and you see there are 4 keyholes. And these thin vines, like blood vessels, are going into each keyhole. Another thing you notice is there's a carving of animals on each keyhole. You see there's a spider, a bat, a snake, and a wolf.
No, I think our like keys that signify our strides of our, I think we need to put them in the hole.
Wow, they have different teeth. You said.
Mine has 5.
Count the prongs.
So I got Pat. I got 3 letters.
Oh, that's very smart of you. I have 5 letters. What animals were there again?
I need the
Spider,
one.
bat, snake, wolf.
I need the one that says fuck.
I got wolf. I think I got spider. Is that 5 letters?
Yeah, just about. Close enough.
6.
So it's around there.
I found it, dumb.
Alright,
What's-
so I'll gather up the keys and I'll put all the keys in.
Whoa,
All right. Do we want to clear this
I better get a weapon.
vessel-like mushrooms
You
before?
Put a drop of that stuff. Well, are they?
I don't know. They could be dangerous.
Hey, can your thing clear these guys?
Creepy and dangerous.
Now, what you imagine is green pulsating round balls of mushrooms, and at the bottom of them are vines that's spilling out, going all like almost like veins.
Yeah.
Can we move them over
I'm
without
pretty
hurting
confident.
Going up to the crate inside the.
I'm just trying to move it without hurting it. Just kind of like scoot it over a bit and see how that
Let's
works.
see.
You do scoot it over. I mean, you see more vines go up where you move, and they go into the holes of the keyholes.
So they're blocking the keyhole.
Well, you can put the key in. They're going inside the.
Okay.
But well, you can see what happens if you put the.
All right, I'd like to put the keys in the appropriate place. Do you want to give me your key or no? Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Sheldon had an idea.
What's the idea?
Well, no, I don't know if we want to clear the mushrooms and vines first. I don't know.
Do you want to use your
Wanna light
juice?
them on fire?
Yeah, we can use the juice, but I don't know. We might need the juice later.
What if you firebolt them?
Who knows? I could firebolt them, but then they could explode into spores and carry in everything.
I don't want to hurt them if they're not trying to
That's
hurt us.
true. That's true.
I'll
step back. I'll leave the room.
Yeah, but
Be careful.
Now, kid, since you have a sidekick, you can have the sidekick go do stuff for you.
Yeah.
But again, look at the low health on your.
Yeah, no. My sidekick's not doing shit for you guys. My sidekick.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
trying
it's
to keep
okay.
without
I have faith in you, Nina.
You try not to hurt the vines.
All right, so you maneuver in, and which key are you holding?
I'm gonna take B for bat, right?
Where's the letter B? How are you? So you're putting that key into the bat.
The 3 key.
You put it in. Then turn it. You hear a click. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Is it by
That
how
was
many?
good idea.
exciting.
Is it about how many legs they have? No.
How many
What are the
legs does a
animals?
snake have?
What are the animals?
The drawings that you see are a spider, a bat, a wolf, and a snake.
All right, so I'm gonna put this for the wolf.
You slowly insert it, and nothing happens. You hear the clicking. That's it.
All right.
Do they all have to be entered at the same time?
We'll find out. I mean, you guys will. I'm over here.
All right. So
Yeah.
snake.
You do it. Insert it, and you hear a click. Nothing happens.
Spider.
You insert it. You hear a click, and the chest opens up. There's a nice little light that appears. Inside, you find 2 objects. One is a very powerful one. It is a large red arrow, and this is called what do they have? Arrow of Slain. You pass this around.
I'm keeping the arrow. I toss the second item to you.
Now, this is a very, very super powerful magic arrow. It can only be used one time, so if you miss it, it's going to shatter. So you gotta hope that you get a hit. You name a creature of your choice. On a hit with the arrow, that creature has to make a Constitution saving throw of 17. If they fail, they take 6d10 necrotic damage.
Whoa.
I'm gonna. I haven't gotten a
60,
magical
that could be- yeah,
item
60
yet, guys.
points
Can
of-
I get this
Wait,
next
did he get one?
No, you got it.
I want.
No.
It's just one arrow.
There's one arrow slaying, and then
what's
there's
the
something
second
else.
item? We don't
Yeah.
The second item looks like it's a cloak. It's black and it's shiny. It has gold trim around the hood, and in the back of the cloak, it appears to be a long black tail. It almost resembles a manta ray. Let's pass that around.
Can I have this one?
This is called the Cloak of Manta Ray, and when you put it on, the wearer resembles a manta ray. Their eyes turn bleached white, their skin turns as black as that outfit.
You 2 rock, paper, scissors.
No, you
for
can
it.
have it.
Yeah. I think it may be a little.
You gain water breathing, water sight, and you have advantage when you fight underwater. Wearing
Okay, can I write that on this thing?
No, don't write on that. I need that for my other games.
Alright,
So.
I go. That's true. I got
your arrows?
notes. I
Yes.
got notes.
It's called the Arrow of Slain.
Alright, what does this? What is it?
Manta ray cloak. What is it?
It's Cloak of Manta Ray.
Yeah, cloak of the manta ray.
And your saving throw that on a hit though is that the enemy needs a 17 or higher Constitution save.
So what do I get? Breathe underwater. And what else?
Here, I'll read it off.
Yep.
Yeah, you get you can breathe
That
underwater,
arrow's only good
swimming
for
speed of
one
6
shot.
One shot,
Yeah.
and if you miss, it just disintegrates.
Kind of
Sails off.
and
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I got a lot of
Yeah,
buffs.
you could basically move underwater like.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, you can breathe underwater.
It's a cool I'm a manta ray, y'all.
Okay. So, guys, I highly suggest we boot scoot and boogie across.
You don't want to.
There's more keys. Maybe we should try switching them.
There's more keys to open up more stuff.
No. All 4 keys open up.
Yeah, all 4 keys are in. The vines cover all the keys. You cannot extract them, and there's nothing else in the chest.
So we have
And you
not
need all the keys
scoped out this, and we haven't scoped out that, and that's where all the trouble looks. You guys want to do the trouble first, or you want to do the?
Let's do the
'Cause we're
trouble.
finding cool stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do the trouble last. I feel like
Alright,
that's
we're gonna make our way to here.
Not going through this path because we know it's
We're gonna
dangerous.
go like around
Yeah.
this. What?
Yeah, back where we came and right here.
Yeah.
This is where we need, right?
Me and you lead the
Yeah.
way. Right, AC.
Can I- How do I get my 1 point
Finish
shield
your roll.
without wasting one of your spells? Can I just do straight up medicine, or?
No, it's not really a heal. And I have 8 healer's kits, but those are kind of
That
big
is
heals.
section.
Okay.
I'll keep it on you.
I just need them.
You need a healing potion?
Drink a potion.
What's your health at?
No, it's
It's a 9. I'm 1 short.
Oh,
So
you're
That's
fine.
fine.
You're fine. Alright, I thought you would die.
Flesh wound.
Everybody says that, and I'm like,
I know. If he crits on us, then we're sort of fucked. But that happened regardless.
Alright, his
1
roll-
health wouldn't have been.
His rolls have been very...
I know.
Yeah.
We say that,
You
and then
did
he crits
better
on us.
today. Today I'm the one with the bad rolls. Freaking 4
All right, here we go.
no,
Nah, they were talking about
hit
scale.
It's you, not the
You got
dice
some
at
big
this
hits.
point.
I did
This
get
is
some
which
good hits.
dice out, and that
On our
doesn't
friend.
well for me.
When you guys approach this turn in this corridor, this area, you hear faint snarling and heavy breathing at this corner. As the passageway grows tighter as you get towards it, you happen to see large fungal beasts that appear to be sleeping all on the ground.
Fungal frogs.
All over the floor, covering this entire corridor in front of you, in front of these beasts, are dead vines and leaves. They look very crunchy.
Do the beasts look hostile?
They are sleeping right now.
Okay.
Could I sneak in there and look if there's anything worth keeping?
No, you're gonna have to make a very high stealth check.
Here we go.
Okay.
So you guys really think about this carefully. They're
have a
sleeping.
+4 on
There's
my
another way to go, but if you guys want to go that way,
Alright, I'm
just-
gonna prepare. Oh no, because I could kill you. I was gonna say if shit goes wrong, I could just thunderwave in there, but then you'd probably die. So no.
and they look
they're
very
sleeping.
intimidating.
We can probably
They are.
like surprise them and take them out.
Or they're not
Turn
shooting
around.
force
No,
everywhere.
no.
We,
Alright.
we can sneak past them,
We
right?
can-
Like to the
If you
side.
do, you gotta
go
cross
around.
on top of all the dead leaves and dead vines, which is gonna make a lot of noise. But everyone's gonna have to do a stealth check. But it's a very high roll of a stealth. check. But if that happens,
600
I'm
pounds.
very loud.
So do we kill them? Let's all just.
No, we're going
They're
around.
sleeping. Yeah, we can all just
Go
shoot our
around.
bows at them and try to get them.
We can go to the other area that we wanted to check.
Alright.
Let's go around. I'm going
You guys-
around. If you guys want to
Go
kill
around,
him, if
go
you guys
around,
want
go around.
to, yeah.
alright.
It's like
Go ahead and get yourself killed.
These guys they're actually real badasses. So
It's like
probably
shooting
got a good
spores
thing.
everywhere.
and that's exactly one of their abilities. Is when they die, they shoot up like a
So we're gonna go
15-foot
over to
radius
that corner.
of us.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
the big boss fight, I'm going back to.
That's fine. That's fine. You're sneaky. I think you can do it. I
You
believe
can
in
go alone. I'm not going with.
All right.
I know I got one good roll with me somewhere.
There's an intersection where you can go to the left or to the right. Peeking around the corner, Conrad and who's that other one?
Oh, I'll be in the front though.
Conrad
Yeah,
and
I'm
Kit.
gonna be-
Both of you guys see a large dome-like door to your left, and to the right, another passageway that opens up with large pools of water.
Oh, this is where I come in handy.
So you guys tell me which direction you'd like to go.
I'm gonna go into the pool of waters.
Let's go right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move closer to the right.
I'm gonna go in front because I can breathe and swim fast.
Get your butt in there and go find us this treasure chest. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go swim to the other side. I'm going to the other side at the very
Who's
end.
up front?
Me.
Make a perception check, please.
Okay. That I'm gonna stand. 9.
One more time, because you have advantage.
16.
All right, at the far end of all these massive pools, it gets tighter and tighter. Over here, you see a beautiful-looking chest.
I'm going to that chest.
All right. The pools of water, you have to go through them, and they're
Yep.
pretty deep.
I have the manta cloak.
All right.
Right on.
You put it on.
Yep.
The rest of you see her skin turn completely black, or his skin turn completely black. You look back at your party, sort of a smile, and you see their eyes are no longer pupils. It's just all light.
I look cool, y'all.
You start.
Really cool touch, right?
I do a little spin in the cloak.
I like magic.
All right.
I shoot the foul creature.
The monster is taking over pleasure.
You must save her.
And you start taking your first steps inside this corridor with these black pools. Each pool sits quietly, almost like glass. There are droplets of water that begin to form above you where there's moss, and they slowly drip down. You hear the drips, but it's sort of softened or muffled because of all the moss on the walls and the ceiling. The pools of water look really deep. You think you see something on the bottom with the first pool, but you also see a chest at the far end. Now, with your swimming, you have a choice. You could swim across, swim down.
Y'all, I think I see something down here, and I'm diving. I'm taking the risk. I'm gonna dive for it.
All right. You dive into this pool of water. The sides of these pools, they're made of limestone. The very bottom, you see, looks like a dark green seaweed or algae slowly moving. But at the very bottom, about 15 feet down, you see a shiny gold coin. This is what it looks like. Give her the gold coin.
Yeah, I'll take the gold.
All right. Nothing else. Now, when she goes under, you see the cloak, and she submerges. There are vines that slowly come out of the moss to the ceiling. They almost look like tentacles, but they're not moving other than that, just slowly hanging upside down, and they're moving around like snakes and slithering. You come up.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
All right, you pop up, and your party, you guys see her or him.
I'm close by.
All right. What? Did you find anything?
Shiny, and then I'm gonna go for the chest. Can I go for the chest throw or no?
Yes.
I'm going for that chest.
All right, so you're gonna bypass the other pools.
Yep.
She swims really quick. She dives, comes up, dives, comes
I'm
up.
like a dolphin.
And there is a beautiful chest sitting there, pristine. The trim, the metal is all shiny and
I'm
silver.
opening up the chest.
I get ready to shoot the mimic.
You go to open up the chest, and it's locked. But you do notice, on the face of the chest, above the locking mechanism, there are 4 circles, about the size of a coin. And it looks like something's missing.
I put this coin in it, in one of the slots.
All right, now there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which
Yep,
which
I
hole?
guess I'm assuming. Oh, well, what are the different holes?
There are 5 holes.
5 holes.
That's my kind of woman.
Nice.
Me too, buddy. Can I put this coin in the chest for now and then go and get him?
Which hole? 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like those coins. The coin fits in one of those 4 holes.
The one
Left
that
to
it
right.
looks like it fits in.
All of them.
Go get
Get the other coins first. Get the other coins first.
I'm gonna go grab the other coins. Yep.
Alright.
I'm assuming they're in the pools that are right there.
This is so beautiful. I just don't want to give up on them. You start diving.
Try.
16.
Is this where I die?
You, as she dives into each pool and comes up, you see these vines getting more irritated, but they're not attacking, they're not moving, they're just constantly moving. After you dive with your suit with expertise, you find 4 more coins.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't like these vines. I'm just gonna say, somebody get something prepared. I'm gonna say the wizard, if you can.
Yeah, I can set things on fire.
Okay.
Can you pull the chest and bring the chest over here?
I'm not very strong. I'm -1 in strength.
And yeah, it seems pretty heavy.
I say that in character.
Now the rest of you, it looks impassable. There's water. It's pretty uncomfortable, but with the suit that she has on.
Aha! I figured it out.
Why don't you tell the party the coins you have?
See, okay, so there's this.
What is that? Wait,
It's an
speak loud, because people are watching also.
Yeah, it's an egg, and then it's a little lizard thing, and then it's a dragon, and then it's a fossil. And I think it's the stages of life. You fucking make a baby, the baby grows up, and then it dies. So I'm gonna put it in this.
Circle of life.
Yeah, it's the circle of life.
So left to right, excellent. You place them in, it opens up the chest.
No, it's fine.
I know. I'm just joking.
Good job.
Yo, I'm so smart.
Now inside the chest, you see there's 100 gold pieces, 6 emeralds. They're valued at 50 gold each. There's a handful of gold teeth. That'll be 6.
I'll take those.
And those are 10 gold each. You guys write these down. So we got 6 gold teeth of 10 gold pieces. Oh, 10 gold pieces.
Whoa, who said I was sharing any
6
of this?
emeralds are valued at 50 gold each.
Just to bring them back.
100
My bow
gold.
is still trained on you.
You don't know what I found.
And there are 6 gold teeth.
Okay.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna
And
take...
last is a black silk cloak with a hood. It's very light.
I'll take that cloak as well.
This is a cloak of protection. The wearer gets a +1 to their AC.
Alright, I'm taking that. I'm taking the cloaks.
It doesn't look as cool as the cloak you have on you,
Well, yeah,
and you
yeah.
can't have 2 cloaks to wear.
Well, yeah, I can switch because what am I going to use the manta ray cloak for as soon as I get out? You know?
You're not gonna hook the cleric up?
But
cleric will save your life.
What's your armor class?
18.
Oh,
I need a
your
cloak more than anybody at this point.
okay.
What's your armor?
my armor class is 12.
Jesus Christ.
I got
My
my
armor
shield
class is
and I'm a
12.
turtle. I got my shield and my
Okay,
shell.
okay. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give everyone 1 emerald. We all get 1 emerald. So everyone has an
Alright,
emerald.
a 50
6
GB.
teeth. Everyone gets a tooth if they want a tooth. Who wants a tooth?
I want a tooth.
Yeah.
You can have my tooth if you'd like.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yay! I get to.
Alright. The cloak protection is mine. I'm swam all the way back, by the way. After I did that, I swam all the way back.
All of that stuff back.
Yep.
Of course. It's an
Wrapped it in a
emerald.
cloak.
Did everyone get that they get an emerald?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take 20 gold, and then there's 80 left, and 80 divided by 5. I ain't good at math.
16.
Everyone else
Right.
gets 16 gold. I'm gonna say since I did the swimming.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
No.
1 carry the yeah.
Yep. So everyone gets 16 gold, I get 20, everyone gets an emerald, everyone gets a tooth if they want one, and I get the cloak protection. As when I swim back, I'm gonna switch it to my cloak protection. So I have 13.
All right, well, on my way.
Woo, 13.
Good job, little one. Yeah, if I had a fucking 16, it'd be a different story. So this area is nothing else of value to you guys.
All right, off to the big dark deep cave we go.
Scary room.
Right.
Scary room time.
As you guys approach this scary door, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break because this is the last act we're going to right now. So, Mr. Walter, if you give a quick pause, you guys will get like a 5-10 minute break and we're just going to get rolling into this, okay?
You gotta change it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, actually, no.